Hello. Are you guys excited? Oh my fucking god. Pathologic 3. Okay. They just announced this. Like a day or two ago. A day or two ago. Pathologic 3 demo. It's here. It was originally going to come out on, I think, Monday for everyone. And because of my quick taking of action, I was able to gain early access to the Pathologic 3 demo. It's a few days early, but we love it. We love it. Menu, it's pretty much like Quarantine. Look at that. I was expecting a completely different menu, honestly. But yeah, Andy in league with the Wizards. Hello everyone. I hope you guys all are going to have a fun day today. Let's see who's in chat. Hi BB, Duck with Flowers, Scolopendra, Polyester Pimp, Kira, Benjesta, Kyofusho, Trash Can, Luri. Hello everyone. Let's all enjoy some Pathologic 3 together. Isn't this crazy? This is an actual snippet of the full game. So Quarantine was like, it was kind of its own thing, like showing off all the gameplay stuff in its own kind of story. Like, I don't think we're gonna see any part of Quarantine in the full release. But this is genuinely the game. We have the game now. This is just straight up like 1 to 2 hours of the intro of the game, I'm pretty sure. Isn't that crazy? We actually... Pathologic 3 is genuinely so close. It's so close. Oh lord, this is crazy. Let's play. Ooh, okay, saves.
I'm Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor.
Whoa. Crazy cutscene.
My research into the limits of human life has brought me renown.
Butterfly.
I've devoted all my energy and remarkable intellect to combating the greatest fear that binds humanity.
Oh my god.
The inevitability.
Pathologic is usually so stiff. This is odd to see.
Seeking proof of my
What?
theories, I traveled to a small
That
steep
bull.
town to examine a person of phenomenal longevity.
If I don't get to play through this festival, I'm gonna be mad.
But I walked into a trap. The moment I arrived there, an unknown disease struck the town.
Holy shit.
It devoured
That better
the
be
town
Nara
like a
leading it.
wildfire.
I know they share
Contagion
models,
and
but
lethality
still.
surpassed anything humanity had ever
The
faced.
Odongs. Oh my god. Am I arriving on the
And
day
I
of a
became the
festival?
only doctor standing in the way of this unprecedented pestilence.
Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh, it's nighttime. Well, I mean, it's the morning, right? The sun is coming up. Jade of You mind map. Oh my god. Holy shit. The cutscene goes crazy. The cutscene looks a little off, honestly, but the cutscene goes crazy. Here's the mind map. My thoughts, conclusions, and deliberations. To see the events of a specific day, press the number on the circle. What is that a picture of? Butterfly moth? Immortal man. An alleged immortal man, Simon Kine, lives in this town. Understanding him is the only way to save my Thanatica. Are you chasing shadows again, Dankovsky? Are they for real? I barely stepped off the train and my things were immediately stolen. Ah, the joys of rural life. I'm useless without my tools. Finding the prototype and the microscope is particularly vital. Okay. They didn't make off with the freshman's watch. Nika gave it to me on my first day at the university. The inscription on the cover reads, Vive duel et Flori? And of course I have the debutant. Two-shot Jacques debutant pistol. Tiny and non-threatening. I will only use the last bullet just in case. Yeah, I can't have shit in Gorkinsk. Who stole from me? Oh my god, you can actually see the... Whoops. The festival setups. There's decorations all over. Attentive gaze. Some objects can be useful. I can spot them easily if I concentrate with Q. Disturbing thoughts. Some things affect the mental state. Backwards, mindless, meaningless, vandalism. Priceless medical texts, gutted like fish. Worse than stealing morphine, just empty, destructive by illiterate punks. So this is my stuff. Interesting. Okay, so things that are glowing red are things to have thoughts about. There's a child hiding back there, but then once you have examined them, they turn white. Who are you? You could at least look up at me, you know? I wasn't expecting a welcoming parade or anything, but a sweeper, a classic element of provincial scenery. Patrolman. I say, a living, breathing person stepping off our train. Do you normally only get dead people? Where do you come from? The capital. Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine. I'm told a supposed immortal man, Simon Kine, lives here. I have come to study him. Right. Do you city folk always take 20 trunks of shirts with you? Or did you manage to cut down to 10, sir? Should I choose the rude options? The in-character Daniil options? Be rude, I hate this town and everyone in it. Already, they stole my shit. Shirts, you dimwit. My equipment's in there. Do you even know what a microscope is? Let alone the one-of-a-kind anti-dispersion device prototype? Well, why didn't it make the kids disperse? It's an anti-dispersion. I mean, it's not for that. Any more than a microscope is for hammering nails, which the children are probably already doing, while we stand here talking. Aye, hammering nails is usually best done with a hammer. Says so right in the name. Are you gonna help me catch the thieves or not, genius? It's just kids being kids. No way Daniil got robbed by children. Artemy arrives in town, he gets jumped by grown men. My shit gets robbed by little kids. No need to be mean to them. Some kids. Hardened criminals couldn't make off with my luggage at such speed. I'm telling you, hands off the kids. You're new here, fresh off the train. You're new in town. So watch yourself and heed our customs. No constable or patrolman will chase after children for you. No street sweeper neither. That is ridiculous. Because the kids have their own thing going. Their own empire, you see. I'm not going to mess with it. And if you find someone to do it for you, it's your funeral. Or rather, theirs. Although they wouldn't get a funeral. The tower would simply break them. Ooh, tower. What tower? The polyhedron. Well, that surely clears it up. You know what? If you need your shirt so badly, why don't you go looking for the tots that ran away with them? Just ask them nicely. These kids are like magpies. They'll trade you precious linens from the capital back in exchange for bits of colored glass. Or even just a story. But whatever you do, don't hurt them. Not shirts, instruments. But I get the idea. So, is the capital a real place? What kind of question is that? The Kinds come from the capital and made our town, but no other real people have come from there ever since. So I was thinking, perhaps Simon Kind simply made up the capital, along with everything else. Right, sure. And I'm just an actor he hired. Reasoning. Oh, this is a new mechanic. Sometimes I need to step back from the current situation and think something through logically. It helps me piece the picture together. They gave him child killing quests now. Well, it's numbered. My luggage. Oh, what? Okay. Street sweeper says, no one here will help me find the missing items. What? I'm quite confused. I'm going down rabbit holes into rabbit holes here. Follow the thieves' trail of ripped suitcases? The most important thing is the microscope and the experimental prototype. Okay. I'd like to play around with that a bit more on a subsequent playthrough. Utopia. Utopia. Such a quiet place. If immortality does still exist somewhere in our country, it must indeed be here. No help at all. Locals treat children with strange deference. I'll have to catch the thieves myself. Dear shoes, please welcome mud. Destination, train station. District status normal. Right, I completely forgot about the districts being... I was kind of expecting to be able to just wander the town like usual, but... Districts are, sectioned off. And there's fast travel. Anyway, it seems like a lot of the town is blocked off on day one, maybe because of the festival? Because clearly these are, not accessible districts. But these 4, 5-ish are. I guess it's like a parade, they block off the streets and stuff. Okay. Oh, and I assumed you would go this way. Who is that silhouette? I very much would like to see who that is. No one in the town wears... Who wears dresses? Yulia wears a dress, right? That silhouette is very much giving Inquisitor. Wait, on the train. Can I go back on the train? Eva?
What?
So that's what you're like. How did you get here? I was traveling alone. I came in through the second door. Always more interesting that way. But it's locked. It only seems that way to you. I don't like being watched. You're restless. We hardly see anyone like that in our sleepy little town. Even the kinds have gone into hibernation as the years passed. Were you... expecting me? Oh, that just sent me into mania a little bit. She may not have been real. Eva, Simon was expecting me. A place had been prepared for me at the Stillwater, the guest house. As far as I can tell. W. Eva? Okay. Eva. Here's it. That... Tell me that's not the Inquisitor. That looks just like her, doesn't it? The steam coming off this train is insane. The sun is coming up. Maybe I should actually do stuff. Ooh, there's an actual trail to follow. Interesting. Anyway, suspicious child, do you know anything about the thievery going on here? Hey, eyes on us. The thief's seen us. The thief? Mr. Thief, are you for real? Say something in thief speak. What do you mean, Mr. Thief? You're the ones who stole my things. Thief! Thief! You stole the train's heart, you did. Just ripped it out, and stole it. And now it'll die without a heart. I haven't ripped out anything. Did the train stop? It did. It doesn't move no more. Not moving means it's dead. You climbed out and it died. That means you killed it. Thiefest thief. Your logic is indisputable. You would be held in high regard at the academy, young man. Not mommies in chats. M for mommies, please. Everyone put M's for mommy in chat. Ah, that's what I'm always saying. I'm real smart, and Yuta says I'm silly. Listen, boy, enough jokes for today. I've come to this town on important business, which I cannot conduct without my microscope and my prototype. Please return them to me. Hey, hold on. No need for all the begging and the politeness. What did I even do to you? I didn't even take nothing. It was all Jechka. Jechka, huh? My microscope and prototype are precise, delicate instruments. If they break, they'll only be scrap metal and glass. They'll just die, like the train. You don't want that, do you? I don't. Tell me where Jessica's taken them. Jessica's taken the heart back to go fix the train. That way, to its face. Am I a snitch now, Mr. Thief? You've done everything right. Oh, he had a line about Tellman there, and I didn't actually read it. No discipline. No toothbrush, either. Father would have canned me if I walked around looking like that. Now, what's the point of robbing me if you're gonna... There's someone on the train over there. And they're wearing... What? Like a cloak? They dropped half the shit they were trying to steal from me. Bromide split open, lithium split open, magnesium split open, damn it all to hell. My head's splitting open from the local air. Examining this, like, filled up a bar, which maybe increased my mania? Hi, Sand! Welcome on in. We're playing Pathologic 3. There's a suspicious man up here. Oh, that's just the regular kinfolk guy. Does this increase mania? It does. So examining things for too long can potentially be... Oh, wait, am I fast? Oh yeah, regular mania mechanics seem to be in play. The suitcase on the bottom isn't mine. If they wanted a joyride on the cart, they could have at least left the suitcases. Ooh, we have tobacco. Necessary. We need the beetle. We also have some camphor. And some valerian extract. Sedative. Sometimes even Bachelor Dankovsky drinks valerian extract, just like his grandmother used to. Are you guys... What's going on here? Are you guys working on the train? Stealing things? Oh my god, the festival. I need to get to where the festival's happening. Oh my god, more stuff. Coffee. Revolver bullet. Bromide. They didn't touch the chemicals. Thankfully, my analysis kit is safe. Could have accidentally drunk the vitriol. There's another one. Oh, this is a healing item. Drugstore medicine. I love having pockets full of drugs. It's my favorite part of Pathologic. Oh, dongs! No speaking? No thoughts either. There's a trash can over there that's inaccessible. Is it in... Oh, herb rides! Wait. It seems pretty much inaccessible. No thoughts. Can I really not? Yeah, no, this is a barrier. There's a train. Oh, there's the kids. What's this? Nothing. Odong baby? What? I didn't see... I don't think so. Odong baby? What are you guys looking at? What have I missed? Where? They have like little bowls in their hands. I don't think so, guys. I don't know. Nah, it can't be real. Okay, let me talk to these kids. I love all the new animations. It feels so great. Anyways, where's my fucking shit? Hey, back off. Get away from the girls. And me too. I ain't afraid of Uncle Roan when he boozes up. And I ain't afraid of you neither. I've got a knife. You can't hurt us. Got it? Boozes up? What the hell are you talking about? I'm not drunk. Your hands are shaking. And you've got those crazy eyes. Uncle Rowan gets those too, when he reaches for a second bottle, and the shaking, and then he starts to fight. I don't even think of starting any trouble with me. I got a real knife, I do. Wait, is this dialogue based off of my mania? Because it's kind of high. What the hell are you talking? What the hell are you babbling on about? And Jetchka's got one too. We've all got knives. I mean, this could also just be I just got robbed and I'm in a... This could be an odd situation. Oof, I get it now. Let me calm down and we'll talk like normal. No, this is a mania thing. Very interesting. Frightening extremes. It's hard for me to talk to people when I'm too apathetic or manic. I'll need to stabilize my condition first. Head swing. My state of mind can be changed with drugs. Some make me more apathetic, others more manic. I need to keep an eye on my mental state and supply of drugs. Let's have some of this.
The clock's hand comes to a standstill.
That reminds me, do we have subtitles? That was a problem I had with Quarantine. We didn't have subtitles for when Daniil would talk. And it seems like we still don't.
I can't take it anymore.
I'm watching on my tiny mobile screen, forgive me. Nuh-uh, it's quiet. It's dead already. Jetchka. A dead heart keeps beating for 40 days. That's what my mom says. And it couldn't have been dead that long. Do it. Tack it on. It won't fit in there. It just won't. Told you, we should have stuck it in the belly, not the mouth. Life's in the belly. Everyone knows that. Nope. A locomotive's life sits in the front. With the driver. That's where the fire is. So the heart should be too. That's what Boulder told me. You're Jutchka, right? You're correct. A train's life is in its locomotion, which is housed in the front. Ah, begone, vile snake! You killed the other trains, didn't you? It's 'cause of you they don't come to us no more. We were wondering, and we don't know why they keep dying. We've got a whole graveyard. They're all rusted up, and they can't go anywhere. And it's all because of you. You stole the train's heart for yourself and carried it away in a suitcase. And now the train's all dead. If the train stopped coming a long time ago, it can't be my fault. I've never been here before, and I'm not very good at stealing hearts. That's true. Never seen him here before. So he steals hearts from the future, then. That's entirely possible. That's entirely possible. You steal hearts from the future, mister? You said it yourself. The train's heart is at the front. I rode in a carriage in the middle. How could I get to the heart, then? Through the bowels, like all Menku do. You don't... You don't get to the heart through the bowels, my young friend. You've quite a different body part. You hit quite a different body part first. Without it, the train stopped wailing, stopped moving too. That means it's dead. So this is its heart. Obvious, right? Well, that's a bit simplistic. Response to stimuli is just one characteristic of life. It's not exhaustive. But at the others... Mortality. Before trains came every week. Then it was every 2 weeks. Now it's every 2 months or even less. And they don't leave ever. They just lay there and wait. It's 'cause of the war. No, it's because they don't love us no more. But if we heal this one, they'll love us again and they'll come back and bring... meringues? I don't know what that word is. Look, my prototype is not the train's heart, and it certainly won't repair it, but it is an interesting thing in itself. So let's make a deal. You give it back, and I'll tell you how it works. I don't know. There will be a damsel in the story. In distress, of course. Will she be pretty? Look here. Let me take the prototype. I won't run away. I promise. To wind it up, you need to turn the handle clockwise. Okay. The capital 2 weeks ago. Why do I hear plague? This is 2 weeks ago. The plague is here in the capital? Oh my god, Platon! Oh, I don't want to move. I don't want to move. I don't want to ruin anything. Platon, why is there plague here?
Dull, yes. Cheap, always. Same as always. I still love them, though.
To prime it, hold this crank and turn it clockwise. Chief? Hello? Oh, for crying out loud. Your mind's flown away again. Prime the what now? The morgue is swimming in a gas leak from Lab 102. I heard the alarm. That's right, I pulled the alarm because of the chlorine from Lab 102. Anyway, the crank is stiff, so you'll have to turn it with some force. Platon, are you crazy? There's a gas leak. Why did you call me? What did you call me in here for? We have to seal the morgue and evacuate quickly. No, Daniil. What we have to do is load that prototype you're fiddling with and use it to get into the morgue. A woman rose from the dead in there. And it will be, I think you'll agree, extremely frustrating if she dies again. We must get her out. Risen? From the dead? I was collecting tissue samples to determine the onset of rigor mortis when I heard a noise. I turned around and holy smokes! A woman was sitting up on the gurney, stiff as a poker, rasp in her throat. I started toward her, but then I smelled the gas and pulled the alarm lever. So why not get her yourself? Why call for me? We don't have a second to waste. What do you mean call for you? I fetched the prototype and I was loading it in when you came in. You're more dexterous than I am. You'd do a better job. But I'm willing to do it if you won't. The best of us always get sent into the gas. We learned this back at Bazen. What should I do with this device? This prototype, I think you called it. I already told you, but fine, let's go over it again. You're holding an experimental prototype meant to dissipate tuberculosis miasma. Remember, the Consumption Task Force, Kaufman, Gorski, and Astain. Those names were referenced in Quarantine. Of course I remember. In the wake of Bazen, they were commissioned to make a device to dissipate miasma, but I believe it was meant for something other than tuberculosis. This magnificent gizmo disperses an aerosol of disinfectant. First you load the prototype. There's bottles of solution in the beige cabinet, but set it on the table while you load it. You can't do it while you're holding it. I load it, then what? Now you wind the prototype up. To prime it, hold this crank here and turn it clockwise. And then I just release the contents into the gas? Correct. Wind up the crank, then release. The gas should dissipate, theoretically. Wind, release, dissipate. Repeat until you reach our resurrectee. Just remember, the chlorine will keep coming while our supply of solution is finite. Just try to be as efficient as possible, Chief. And what about the deceased woman? Where is she now and in what state? The formerly deceased woman, Chief. Before the gas became too thick to see through, she was sitting on a gurney at the opposite end of the morgue. From there, I know as little as you do. She may have gone back to being deceased. Or you may have altogether hallucinated her. You had inhaled enough by then. But there's only one way to find out. Pneumatics with mechanical priming. That's the wrong one? Or maybe it was right. Clears the miasma in front of it. Need to spend fluid wisely. The morgue corridors is like a maze. Required ingredients are readily available, at least in the Institute. First thing we teach lab assistants. The best stuff is in the beige cabinets. Add the ingredients one by one into the setup and heat it up. Should be enough for 20 uses. Load the prototype. Before you can use the prototype, you need to load it. Ingredients are in the cabinet. The loading station is on the table. Oh my god. So what if I just... It's hurting me. Oh, but I desperately want to just walk through it. Why is it plague? Is it just... Are we just using this asset and noise? Or is it genuinely plague? Oh, wow. Toxin from the Institute. Stimulant from the Institute. And anesthetic from the Institute. Load the prototype. The disinfectant solution consists of 3 ingredients as a stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. I need to put the items in the slots and press the load button. Does it matter where? Just as long as I have 3? Plague is chlorine gas, new lore. Prototype successfully loaded. Anything to think about around here? Laton? Grandmaster of Chess Against Death. They say he stutters outside Thanatica, but I wouldn't know. Yeah, I know how the prototype works. $19. Okay, it's pretty linear, it seems. $18. Also, like, I'm currently thinking, like, what if this is actually the plague? Because if you guys are familiar with the Fyodor Vitin ARG, he went to the town and came back to the capital and then got accused of spreading the plague. So I'm wondering if that's going to connect it all back to this. Also, I'm very bad with this. Let's keep it charged because I keep taking damage. 16. $15. $14. $13. What is this? $12. $11. She is indeed alive. Spontaneous resurrectee. You kind of look like Grace. Are you Death? You have Death's eyes. Give me your hand. Talking can wait. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel. Can you hear me? Focus on me. Hold on to my voice. Try to stay awake. Grace from the future? Well, that was supposedly 2 weeks ago. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel? What does that mean? Wait, was that the story I was telling these kids? Not me thinking there was lore. I did say there was a damsel in distress. Okay. I mean, who knows? Who knows, honestly? We don't know. We don't know. Okay. Or maybe it was a true story. It's just nonsense. That woman was disoriented and hallucinating. It means that when you die, there's neither life nor death, but something else entirely. Like a coin falling on its edge? Or a Mobius strip. You shouldn't concern yourself with such things, though. Can I have my prototype back? Take it. It spins all boring. Clockwise only. Grandpa Simon has clocks that spin every which way. I love how everyone calls him Grandpa. Besides, the train's already dead. Couldn't save it in time. Grandpa Simon? You mean Simon Kine? I'm here to meet him, actually. We've only got one grandpa between us. I've been told he lives in the Crucible with his family. Can you tell me the shortest route there? I'm sick of this game. Go away. We're gonna play cat in an old hat. We still have time before the sun sets. Wait, what about my microscope? I'll trade you another tail for it. We didn't take your microscope. Where is it then? If my prototype is my right hand, the microscope is my left. I can't collect data without it. The dogheads must have taken it. Khan and Notkin got a deal. All the war spoils get split down the middle. They don't care about hearts. Not in any of their many faces. Why would they need another one? What does your microscope do? Is it alive? Dogheads, Khan and Notkin? A heart and a face? I don't understand a single word. That's 'cause you're kinda silly, mister. Those are all simple words. Right. I suppose you passed my belongings along to some other gang, and I need to get them... I need to go to them to get my microscope back, am I right? God must have given it to Capella as a gift. Are you stupid? After what happened to that stained glass? No, Khan wouldn't have given it to her. If it's something that changes things, when you look through it, he must have given it to Grandpa Simon. Grandpa Simon loves things like that. Khan wouldn't give it to anyone. Not before he looks at it himself, or after even, or after either. But he's honest, even if he's wicked. He'd give it back to the owner if you find him in town, he'll deal fair. Where can I find him? Well, if they brought your micro kaleidoscope into the polyhedron, you won't see it again. No use looking there. Try the stairways to heaven. The dogheads like them. Think they look like polyhedron. There's one right here in the maw. In the maw. There's one in the gut. You know, after this conversation with its Capellas, Khans, polyhedrons, I'm beginning to see the shape of the world you live in. It sounds complicated, but it can't be worse than human anatomy, can it? Alright, prototype acquired. Got the prototype. It seemed merely an amusing trinket in the capital. There's a typo there. But I'd loathe to lose a unique invention, especially one so dear to Platon. Lost the microscope. The second tool was stolen by another gang of children. I'll have to search for it in the town. Not the guided tour I'd hoped for. Show me the map. Oh, there is one in the maw. Wait! They deleted a district. This is all the maw now. The maw used to just be this area, right? This small area here. But it now includes this to the left. I'm not making that up, right? They deleted this district. The maw has consumed it. But I want to go to the festival. I want to participate in the festivities. Oh my god, Odong. The maw has colonized. Any bay bishop, any bay bishop. What an interesting mask you have. Go away, snake man. You've got sharp heels. What's with your face? Looks more like a congenital disease than an injury. We are worms. We live in the earth. Cattle we herd. Herbs we gather. Injuries we inflict. Worms. I see the resemblance. Bloated man. I've heard of an elephant man. This must be a worm man then. I only saw such poor disfigured souls in an anatomy theater before. Daniel in high heels confirmed. Yup. Can I go this way? I'm like running past other stuff. What's this? There was something on the floor back here. Oh, that's just stuff. Okay, there were people back this way. Oh. Oh my god, Artemy. Artemy's been here. This is the train he got off. These are the 3 people he killed. Oh my god, I missed him. What's that about? A precise cut, more akin to surgery than murder. The body is still warm. Surprisingly, for a man like this, he was sober. Stabbed in the stomach. Gutted, just like my books. Factory man. Jacob Sturk, Kirik, and what was his name? Bertrand. Such a harmless fellow. He was. Never hurt a fly in his life. And the Ripper slashed him to ribbons like the rest of them. Anyway, the brute! We must give these unfortunate souls the proper burial they deserve. Then find the Ripper and give him a burial befitting a beast. Do not act rashly. Give Kirik to me. I'll pay you back, in kind, in herbs, in blood. What happened here? The Rippers come to town. The father killer, Barah! He was always a wild one, but then Maris Shabnak lay with him in the steppe, and whispered things in his ears to make him water the earth with blood. As soon as he got off the train, he went on his murder spree. He killed Jacob Sturk, he killed Kirik, and he killed the harmless birdie. He's a monster. I thought I had come alone, or almost alone, but I definitely don't recall a mad Ripper on the train with me. He arrived on the freight train, took the back door like a thief in the night. That freight train was bringing medicine, sweets, and coffins, so the Ripper must have... that's interesting. I kind of thought the coffins on the Haruspex's train weren't literal, but he literally came in a train car full of coffins. Because there's a lot of things that happen on Artemy's train ride in the town that aren't really real, and I assumed the coffins were just kind of a part of that. So the Ripper must have hid away in a coffin, or else Shabnak would have torn him apart in the steppe. You've just said that Shabnak copulated with him, but now he's hiding from her in a coffin? Only 2 sentences into this conversation and I already want to shoot myself. Hear me out. Blood of my Erder, Suak sings of a fierceness, a sharpness, inside the one you call Kirik. Give his body to me. He is dead to you anyway. You will bury him, and he will rot away until nothing is left. I will bury him, and Suak will eat him, and drink his fierceness, and his sharpness, and sing an Ubhene Dun, an herb song, in gratitude. Barack did it with a Shabnak. She'll give us Twire, and we'll brew lots of Twirine. She will give us Ashen Swish, the harshest of the herbs. Ashen Swish is a cruel herb, a bad herb. It thrives on blood and spite. Suak sings that we will need plenty of swish soon. Yours is a burial into emptiness, but mine will be a burial into Suak's womb. I am at your feet. Good people, give me the one you call Kirik. Ah, should we give her the body, maybe? He didn't seem to have any family, and without them in the picture, I guess it doesn't matter if we bury him or the kin do. Who knows? Suppose we do get a great crop of Twire. I was under the impression that who buries who actually matters quite a lot in traditional cultures. But they aren't just going to bury him, they'll desecrate him, until not even Shabdak can recognize what's left. That's what you're going to do, isn't it? Isn't it, step-girl? Say it, and don't you dare try to lie to us. I am at your feet, good people. I promise there will be no desecration. We will take his name so it holds his sharpness no longer. We will lower him into Suok's womb. Everyone will forget him, forget the wicked murderer Kirik, and only Ashen Swish will remain. I knew there was a catch. Wicked or not, you can't bury a person without their name. Everyone has the right to a memory, if nothing else. But he really was a wicked man. The rare times someone remembers him at all, they never have anything good to say. Perhaps it's for the best if everyone forgets him. They'll take the name of this Kirik? What does that mean? A touch of our eyes, a touch of our fingers, and the name melts away. The one they used to call Kirik will become a gift to Suok instead. He will have no grave, and there will be no man in the memory of the people. Speak to me no more, stranger. Your words are poison. I must admit, that clarifies nothing. Let's hand over the body. I'd rather avoid a falling out with the kin. It will only lead to more trouble down the line. What do you think, stranger? You look important. Maybe you even have some brains, too. I don't care one way or the other. The body of a victim who met a violent end must be withheld for the purposes of forensic examination, even if a beautiful young woman asks otherwise. Death has come to our town today. Such great death, the likes of which has never been seen before. Today will be a fearsome day, tomorrow even more so. And on the third day, fear itself will die, and without Ashen Swish, we will die too. I have to say that all these prophecies are making me uneasy. Ripper. A murderer came to the town simultaneously with me. Thankfully, I'm prepared to fight to death in this shape. As well, if need be. Golem of Bones. The locals believe in a Shabnak, a murderous steppe golem that guises itself as a woman. It's like I'm far removed from home, not just in space, but in time as well. Pathologic 1 talks about Twire being named. Corpses always attract the same kind of swarm, knockers. Is it time to... I'm surprised I haven't heard anything about this festival yet. Yeah, I couldn't find the demo. Yeah, it's not out yet. We have early access. It'll be out for everyone on Monday, I believe. Lots of... That one's basically floating. Lots of, coffins, as they said. I guess let's leave. I was told to investigate the staircase in the maw. Although I would very much like to participate in the festivities. That was weird. It didn't let me fast travel as usual. I guess it's more on the rails for the intro. Because with Quarantine, we got to see that it would open the map and you could select the district to go to. But it has, corralled me straight into the maw. A gang of children called the Dogheads may have taken my microscope here. Oh, material world. The mind is affected by E interactions with specific objects. They are easy to spot if you enter concentration mode. What? Oh, this.
Every creak like a gunshot.
Hi there. Smoke break, huh? I have cigarettes. I have tobacco. You could also smoke. Oh! Is this the festival's music? Oh my god, dog heads. Oh my god, they have a jerboa in there. Oh my god, the music goes hard already. I have to see everything though. What is this? This is new. And the music stopped as I went away from it. Alright, we're here at the festival. That is a crazy stance. Such beautiful movements. You brought us medicine on your horns and paid it with your lives. The word vaccine is derived from vaca, meaning cow. Hoo-ha, my good little bull. Blunt-mouthed, broad-bowed, please forgive us. You're silly, Urze, and you've always have been. He's returning to Bostoro. To Bodo. We are leading him into the bosom of his mother and father. Why are you asking him for forgiveness? Because Bostoro is dead, Aina. This little bull's whole life, he didn't know that the most beautiful creature, the immortal Bostoro, was waiting for him. And now that he knows Bostoro is dead, Uha will find his father's silent corpse. How can we not pity him? Who died? Bostoro, the father of all Katange, people and bulls. We asked Suwak to bring him back. Vaccine entomology mentioned, let's go. You're the silly one, Aina. Suwak didn't eat Bostoro. How could she? He's bigger than her, stronger than her. The immortal can't be killed. He chooses death himself. We ask Bostoro to change his mind and come back to us, his children. What a coincidence! You're burying an immortal and I came to study one. All immortals are one immortal. Kari-kun. For death is always one. Therefore, the immortal is always one. Is Bostoro what you guys call Simon Kind? Bostoro is the father of all Katange people and bulls. Oh, how can I explain? We herb brides walk barefoot so that we can always hear his heart. Tonight, it stopped beating. His children are afraid without their father, so we ask him to respond. But I feel he has died. Fang or claw was thrust into him. I feel the wound bleeding. Rest has soaked into him. I feel the rot squelching underfoot. Quiet, both of you. You know nothing. Bostoro can die only from gloom. We will cheer him up, feed him, and show him our joy. We will bring the last Aurochs to his bosom. Then he will remember us and return to us. So this bull is meant to be sacrificed? We give a little to gain a lot. Mother Bodo is a blind, loving mother, the warmth of the earth. But Bostoro not only bore us, he watched over us. We lived under his watch. Now the town is without a beholder. As a galag kun, we're all blind worms now. Murgar. Bad. A worm is a worm. A human is a human. A human is meant to see, to build. Look around, beholder. What do you see? That Simon's immortality will most likely turn out to be a superstitious nonsense, too. You haven't looked closely. Go further. See our celebration. Look at the last Aurochs. What do you see in all this? Tell Guga afterward. How could I forget Guga? Oh my god. It's already paralleling things. Oh wow. What's going on over here? A mirror. Oh my god, mirror.
Camera obscura. Camera lumina.
Hell yeah, I can't wait to meet Gaga. And they're serving food and everything? That looks like it's... That looks too bright. Could that be missing textures? Oh. They're burning the bowl. What? The Odong stance is crazy. So this is one of those ancient bowls, isn't it? Oh my god. Bro just ran up and destroyed their mirror. It's worth it. Daniil Dankovsky hates a mirror. This game is so beautiful already. What is this? I'd like to study them. So this bloating is a common condition here. Truly astonishing phenomena can still be found in remote corners of our country. I wonder if we'll meet Aspity today. Seeing as there's a lot of kin stuff going on. Surely she has some part to play in this festival. Maybe like organizing it or something. Odong. My eyes touch you, beholder. What was that? I just saw some sort of... What did you see, beholder? I saw rot and plague. I saw rot and plague miasma spreading from a carcass, and a sanitation squad burning it with fire. That was tomorrow. That will be yesterday. Was the bull in the square some sort of parable? Was the bull in the square some sort of parable? For a moment, its shape reminded me of the town itself. Yes. Symbolic. Thank you for your vision, beholder. You see more widely than others. We will remember this. If you see something else unexpected, don't be afraid. It's just the eyes adjusting to our current place and time. Keep moving forward. I haven't even done anything yet, but I'm already helping. What a stand-up guy I turned out to be. I saw that. Oh. What just hurt me? A little more and I'm in death's embrace. I need medicines, otherwise I'm not going to survive. I just wanted to... Okay. What? Okay, so I saw a vision of plague. This seems to be a vision of rioting townsfolk, and I can't get too close to them. Oh, oh. I just wanted to see what you were painting. You're... Okay, sure. Yeah, Daniil's already lost his mind. My mania isn't even that high. Oh wow, executors are... Oh, this is... Oh my god, is that Mark? What the hell? Mark, you weren't in quarantine. Wow, you're moving a lot. Hello? The gang's all here. What's going on?
This is all a retread, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is. Mark Immortal. Ah, there you are. Finally. I thought you'd forgotten our agreement. I hope you're ready. Have you memorized your lines? What lines? I told you, sir. We cannot trust this fool. He is not fit to be our leading man. He stands and stares, forgets his lines, I know, of other men who better play their parts. Wait, is this really the guy? Looks about the same, but the outfit's all wrong. Did our guy wear a coat? This costume is more suited to be an antagonist. This coat is the latest fashion in the capital, I'll have you know. A guest from the capital. Perfetto. Never have I seen such arrogance all in one person. Sir, you are just what the doctor ordered. I am Mark Immortal, director of the local theater. Pleased to meet you. And you are? The way I could end conversation right here is crazy. Daniil Dankovsky, doctor. Magnifico. You see, the actor we've been waiting an eternity for has decided to sabotage the rehearsal. You would do us a massive, titanic favor by replacing him, even if just for a little while. Of course, I'd be delighted to. I've dreamt of acting on stage since I was a boy. What must I do? Ah, perfetto. It is simple, and indeed natural. You need only react to your colleagues' lines, and thus create a scene of unbearable dramatic tension. Mark. Our performance is quite simple. The main character has just arrived in a remote town and quite accidentally stumbled into a curious rehearsal, in which his fate will be decided. Who knows, perhaps he'll die at the end. It seems the performance has already started, and I'll be dragged in against my will. Is that all you have to say? Why do you stare like that? I see it in his eyes. His mind is looking for a line to mumble. I'm beginning to recall why my acting career didn't pan out. I say again, he is no leading man. He is unfit to even play a villain. At best a background character, a body, standing there to fill the stage. If the steppe healer's son who ought to take the role, or that young girl who crawled out of her grave, they have such pathos and such verve. What does this one have? A coat! Is the rehearsal already starting, or is he just casually insulting me? Wonderful! The hero is lost. He no longer sees the boundary between his life and the play, between speaking and reading his lines. Keep going. This is the beating heart of our play, the blur between reality and fiction. Let me read the script. So the main character, a doctor and a skeptic, encounters the unknown for the first time. He built his whole life around empiricism and scientific inquiry. What will he do when death addresses him directly? But this isn't literal, right? A hero in a play speaking to death or the dead is usually a metaphor, an illustration of his thought process. Well, if it makes it easier for you, we can say it's a metaphor. Play it ambiguously, leave the audience guessing. But wait, I don't want to be a metaphor. I was promised I'd be the true voice of the dead. What kind of spoil sport ruins a play like this? I told you he couldn't hack it. That's it, I'm out. Metaphor. He broke character, what the fuck? I'm confused. Are we still acting? Or is he actually offended? Of course we're acting. You have aptly grasped the key to this play. It's all a game. You are free to go, but remember, the game doesn't end until I say so. But, Mr. Director, are you certain we've chosen the right protagonist? The rules of a drama clearly state that the hero must experience death and resurrection, yet he's stuck in the prologue. Hear that? You've been reprimanded for letting the pace of the narrative slip. Not my opinion, you understand, but the audience's attention is starting to flag. Well then, go on, and prove we weren't mistaken about you. I'll do my best. Oh my god, I love the meta. The world's a stage. Oh no, the big city immersive performance and fourth wall breaking gimmicks infiltrated this place as well. One, one aspect of progress I'd hope to escape. Leader Kid Daniel is real. Crazy. I love these guys. Theater is just a relic of the past. Cinema is the real future of art. One conversation and this guy quit. Hold on, I see a mirror. Oh, never mind. Turn my ass around. The mirror was bait. Daniel loves having hallucinations. Well, seems I'm supposed to go up there. This guy's smoking again. They whistled. Did I read this one? Lost a microscope. Impossible geometry. I found what looks like a stairway leading to what looks like heaven? How does it not fall? I hope the children who have stolen my microscope are there. If you could travel through time, would you go to the future or the past? I live in the present. Grandpa Simon used to say that days are like hopscotch. Usually they go one after another, but sometimes there are two side by side, and sometimes you have to jump backwards. Does Simon Kind know many games? He's the only grown-up who gets games. Everyone thinks they're just silly things for kids, just running around or scoring a point. But Grandpa Simon knows how games should be. I bet he could even enter the polyhedron. And how should games be? If you went into the polyhedron, you'd understand. Whatever that thing is, I've been told I'll never see inside it. My place is with earthly matters, apparently. Answer me, did you steal my microscope? I did, yeah, but I gave it to Phil. He's over there on the stairway. How do these stairs stand without support? They stand like the polyhedron does. You keep bringing up this polyhedron. Well, whatever sort of creature it is, it can wait until later. Oh, maybe I'll get to see it once I climb up here. Maybe I can see it from high up. The fog is crazy thick. That's my microscope. They've never seen a microscope before in their lives. They're completely enamored. Well, what is it? Can you see the future? Let me look too. Gimme. Wait your turn, Pipsqueak. Oh, that's Phil. Just let me take one look, and then I'll give it back. Ew, there's a bunch of bugs and little hairs. Doesn't look like much of a future. Why are you guys using your dog eyes to look? You're not an animal, you know. Yeah, but an animal might see further, though. Need some help, kids? I can teach you how to use the thing. Here, let me show you. Oh, it's you. Hey, your thingamajig's busted. It doesn't show anything, just some bugs and weird little hairs. Maybe that is the future. Like in many, many years, nothing will remain of us on Earth but bugs and hairs. It's very sad if you think about it. It's only showing bugs and hairs because you're pointing it at bugs and hairs. See all these different glass pieces inside? Glass like this shows the future when you look through it. Everyone knows that. Grandpa Simon loved making all sorts of things with glass. I've only seen thingamajigs like this at his place. Why did you steal from Grandpa Simon, you bastard? That's why we stole it back from you. It's called justice. This is my microscope. I brought it with me from the capital and you stole it from my luggage. That's called theft. What, you didn't know, mister? He doesn't know. Spit it out, you monster. Where did you get this thingamajig from? What did you do to Simon? It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I was on my way to go visit Simon, and I'd already be there if it weren't for you. Please give me back the microscope. It's a very delicate instrument. Give it back. Give it back. Will you stop whining? If you want it back so bad, what do you give us for it? Would you like another story from the capital? Just give him back the thingamajig and let him go on his merry way. It's broken anyhow. Can't see any of the future at all. No, no, no. Grandpa Simon taught us. What doesn't take effort doesn't deserve effort. If we just give him back the thingamajig, there's no effort in that. I have a pocket watch on a chain, and it definitely shows the future. Let's make a deal. Come on, let's see it. Ooh, nice. And how does it show the future? With this, you'll always know what time it is. So you know what time it'll be in an hour, or 2, or even 3. Which means you know the future. Oh, you're clever, mister. Alright, give us your watch. But show us how your thingamajig works, will ya? We're still curious. Fine, the trade. The watch for the thing, I mean the microscope. Then I'll show you. Oh, whoops. Trading. Hi, Windshield, welcome on in. Speedruns are gonna have to wait. Also, that reminds me, this is technically the beta version, guys. I think, when it releases on Monday for everyone else, things might be slightly different. This is the version for, this is the demo for beta testers. It said that in the, Steam code I was given. As I was downloading it, it said beta version. And I know last time I was given early access to Quarantine, that version was slightly different than the release version. So things are bound to be a little different from when you guys actually get to play. Oh, you have to hold E to trade. Barter. To trade an item, you need to put it into the barter slot. Yeah, I get it. An instrument for journeys into the world of microorganisms. What if I didn't trade my pocket watch away? You love beetles. Will he address... Do you think he's going to address the fact that I didn't give him the pocket watch, even though that's what we agreed upon? We've seen this room before. Is this a new demo? Yes, this is the actual demo for Pathologic 3. Oh, you're the lady we found in the morgue, right? A fearless heart to see things through. I'd leave Danica to see her in a heartbeat. I already have. Glasses without diopters to look older.
If we have the right conditions. Our current ones are only good for inventing penicillin.
Seraphima. I did forget her name, honestly. It's so nice to see Seraphima and Platon again. Please, hold on just a little longer. Even after inhalations, the swelling doesn't go down immediately. Chief, finally! Where have you been? The woman rescued from the morgue has regained consciousness, but it might not last. She's still very weak. It's amazing that with the amount of gas she inhaled, she's standing at all. Let's step aside for a minute, Chief. I managed to check the morgue records. A body matching her description was registered as a corpse last night. How ironic. We're searching for cases of miraculous resurrections from the dead across the country, and they resurrect right under our feet, in the Institute's basement. I'm not claiming anything, Chief, but if we imagine for a second... No, let's stick to the facts. I spoke with the orderly on duty last night. He also confirms that our subject showed no signs of life, and Platon saw with his own eyes as she woke up. Our subject, easy, Seraphima, it's not yet proven that she fits the bill for a Thanatica. We can't miss this opportunity. Unfortunately, the subject is struggling to speak. All the time spent in the gas nearly took her voice. I've washed her mucous membranes and performed some lung inhalations, but you understand, I can't conduct a detailed interview. It's a pity. A first-hand account could have guided our search in the right direction, but in any case, there's always the physical examination, or taking a sample. An examination and examining her personal belongings. She came with some items to the morgue. I haven't had a chance to look through them myself. Left them on the table near the back exit. Will you take a look, Chief? Perhaps there's a clue there. Ma'am, will you allow us to examine your belongings? Yes. Hello, do you remember me? I'm Bachelor of Medicine Daniil Dankovsky, head of the Thanatica Laboratory. Last night I brought you out from a place where a serious gas leak occurred. A man with death's eyes. Just a researcher of the problem of human mortality. I died. I was dying. I remember tunnel after tunnel. Am I dead? Wait a moment, I'll return to you. First, I would like to examine your belongings, the ones you had on you in the morgue. She woke up in the morgue during a chlorine leak. Could this truly be a case of spontaneous resurrection? Oh my god, my pockets are filled with reagents. Oh, I guess we're gonna use the microscope. This is a microscope tutorial. Stack of papers. Our Lazarus personal effects from the morgue. Oh, this is her stuff. She came with flowers. Papers, herbs, not a bouquet, morphine and a tourniquet, and 2 rings, obviously a pair. One would be too big for her. Jilted fiance? Papers, they look official. The description of the treatment is vague, something about novel drugs. Consent form for the experimental treatment at our institute. I accept all risks. So did she have some kind of treatment beforehand and she came with these papers, or is this her signing on to be accepted as a patient at our institute? Herbs? Self-medication? Consulted a wise woman instead of a doctor? Morphine and a tourniquet? Chronic morphine addict, or suffered from severe pain? I might understand more if I examine the resurrected woman and take a blood sample. Can't go that way. Breathing is a bit easier, but talking is still You can stay silent for now. I just need to examine you. Pale and gaunt, looks exhausted. I should take a look at her blood sample. The skin here is seriously damaged. I suspect it's due to her contact with the gas. Likely the same for her red eyes and mucosal burns. Bruising from repeated injections. The consequences of attempted resurrection? Morphine? She did have some with her. Bruising, redness, a rough injection. Seems like she had an allergic reaction. She signed a consent form for experimental treatment at the institute. Breathing is a bit easier, but talking is still... I hope your blood test will tell us something. Microscope. A disease affects various body systems. The microscope helps to specify which organ is infected. You know what? So far, this demo has definitely been way better with tutorializing than Quarantine was at the beginning. Tissue samples are placed on glass slides. An assistant ensures that slides are sufficiently supplied. An assistant is required to use the microscope? Wait, what am I doing? I took the sample, right? Is that all? Okay. Wow, useful tool. I can study the collected samples under the microscope. To perform the test, I need reagents. The doctor themselves is in charge of their supply. Okay. Let's examine this. Microcosm. By adjusting the magnification with W and S, I need to find red bacteria in the sample. Use scroll wheel to focus. It will allow me to see bacteria better. The lifespan of culture is limited. I must act quickly. A dead tissue is useless. Oh, this. What do I do? Zoom out. There. Zoom in. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just moving dials. I'm moving dials and I'm figuring shit out. Organs affected. An unidentified pathogen has been found. Microscope gameplay. Fuck yeah, let's go. What did we learn from this? Rest, and I'll take a look at the things you had with you upon your arrival at the morgue. One last logical step remains. Together with the examination and tests, the picture is more or less complete. Our miraculously resurrected woman has late-stage leukemia and injection marks on her body. Morphine overdose, addicted from palliative treatment for the pain. Colleagues thought she was beyond saving. Apparent death, reaction to experimental drug. Lab got scared, it didn't sort it out. Paired rings, suicide attempt to unrequited love. Weakened system couldn't handle the heavy dose of medication. Morphine overdose? Seraphima waits, and our subject needs rest. Time to come up with a diagnosis, even if it is preliminary.
Why do they continue to normalize death?
So, Chief, have you found anything that sheds light on this case? I'm uneasy about jumping to conclusions, but could it be that the Thanatica has finally discovered a genuine phenomenon? She was involved in a trial of a new drug. I'm not sure if the colleagues will agree to disclose the conduct of their experiments, but I'll bet on anaphylaxis, an acute allergic reaction, and you'll end up in the morgue. Suppose so. But how do we explain the most astonishing part of the story? Resurrection in the morgue. Why did the subject suddenly revive during the gas leak? Did you see the bruise from the intravenous injection? I'll bet next year's funding that it was adrenaline. The colleagues tried to restart her heart, but injected too small a dose. And then the gas leak happened, the body released the missing adrenaline. So you think it was a mistake. The subject ended up in the morgue due to negligence, not actually dead yet. And a coincidence and an unaccounted factor revived her. Is that disappointment I hear? I'm afraid so, I admit. I was hopeful as well, but no, it's not a breakthrough for the Thanatica once again. Oh, here we go. Back in real life. Oh, so I told this story to them as well? But we already traded. And we didn't agree to a story, did we? So what does that mean? She wasn't dead after all? The woman who supposedly came back to life? Alas. That's what your microscope... Then what's your microscope even for? Doesn't show the future, doesn't raise the dead. It's just a toy, really. Sometimes I ask myself the same questions. Alright, if we can't see the future in that glass, then we're off. We've got more important things to do after all. As do I. I'll leave my things at my temporary lodgings, then head to the Crucible to see Simon. Whoa, I was talking to that one all the way down there? I scammed him. I gave him a beetle instead of the pocket watch. Whoa. Oh, huh? Oh my god. What? Someone contact Vengesta. Holy shit. Massive inspector. Why does he feel really big right now, too? Why does he feel...
Your talent doesn't have too many admirers. Everyone's against you. Sagler, Villanovich, Voronin. Shall I continue?
Oh my god. He pulled me into dialogue. I didn't even interact with him. Holy shit. Okay. Enough. Why are you drowning me in details, Bachelor? Street kids stealing your microscope is an amusing anecdote. But it's not the crime we sat down to discuss 2 hours ago. 2 hours and 15 minutes ago, to be exact. Focus. I'm only interested in what's important. I'm gonna add him. 30 feet tall cutout was real after all. It was. Also, though there were kids on the stairs above me, it kind of looked like it was a teensy up there. Maybe it was Vengesta, if you can rewind the stream. The craziest thing happened. Anyways, I feel like the powers that be were up there. I didn't get a good look at them. But you asked what I was doing in the town. Wait, we can do clips. People can take clips. I'm not sure how it works, but someone could have clipped that. And you've recounted every step. What's next? How you chopped carrots for soup or knocked mud off your boots? When I asked for precision, I didn't mean an exhaustive recounting of your little fingers' every twitch. I just wanted to recount everything in order, from beginning to end. The beginning doesn't interest me. My concern is the ending, the result, the finale. As for your backstory, your genesis, all of that is in the case file. Shall we review it? Yes, please. I'm quite curious as to what it contains. Let's see, where was it? Ah, yes. The ministerial inspection of your lab, Danatica, began in early September. Your presence was required at all times. Instead, you dashed off across the country to a backwater town to bring back what might be described as... Yes, an immortal man. I know my lines. You set your fantasies aside for a moment. The important part is that you fled from the investigation. And this town had an outbreak of some fever the scientific community had no knowledge of. As luck would have it, you were the only medical professional on site. Accurate so far? Well, not inaccurate. The devil's in the details. You appear to be setting a trap. On your third day, the town's leaders gathered in the town hall to form an emergency command to fight the epidemic. And what was Daniil Dankovsky, who was, I repeat, the only qualified specialist in town doing that day? What's that? Your lip is trembling. Did I unsettle you? My shame isn't your concern. What did Daniil do on the third day? You're right to feel ashamed. Instead of fulfilling your Hippocratic oath and leading the fight against the plague, you were engaged in... what? Come on, don't look at the table. My eyes are up here. know where you're going with this, Inspector. It says I tried to flee the town. They made him that big because of my giant love for him. It made him grow big like Clifford. Also, Dave is huge. Yeah, huge Dave is crazy. On the 4th day, the town lost its water supply. They required a hospital, but the one person who could set it up was... What was he doing? Tell me, Dankovsky. Where did you spend the 4th and 5th days? In jail? In a jail cell. That's what your papers say, right? Come the evening of the 4th day, the doctor from the capital attempts to flee the dying town on a cargo train like a rat. He is caught and jailed, and then he remains as the plague ravages the town. I admit, I find even the act of reading about it repugnant. I won't lie. I considered escape, not flight. The Natica was in the process of being destroyed back in the capital. You considered escape to avoid facing a painful truth. When I came to town, I found that Simon Kine, the immortal man on whom I pinned all my hopes, was dead. Oh my god, I forgot about the perspective switch. Okay, I have to go again because these streams are always when I'm off doing shit. But I have so much fun, chat. Alright, thanks for dropping by, Benjesta. Perspective switch. Who are you fooling? Immortals don't exist. From the beginning, you knew as well as I did that Simon Kine was a fiction, a false hope to cling to. Simon Kine's nature, the mystery of his immortality and death, that was the most important thing that happened in this little town. And to me, I just can't relay it to you. To understand it, one must immerse themselves in the details, take in the full picture. And for the very best immersion, you tried to flee the town on the evening of the 4th day. No, you're twisting it. You're rewriting the past. Where did I lie exactly? Point it out. I'll tell you what really happened. On the 3rd day, at the town hall. No, I know your plan. Once again, you will drown me in unnecessary details. Leave aside your stories of children and microscopes. I told you, I'm interested in the ending, not the beginning. You don't seem to be interested in the truth. Rather, you revel in the opportunity to flex your power over me. You will recount everything in whatever order I tell you to. On the 6th day, the plague destroyed the town. So if you would be so kind, explain to me, what were you doing on the 5th day? Were you really so indifferent to the plights of the people around you? The town couldn't have perished on the 6th day. I was there for 12. There's an error in your report. You disappoint me, Bachelor. I'll ask again. On the 5th day in town, what were you doing? The 5th day... Let me think. No! That's it! Damn! Oh, I want more. What do you mean that's it? Survey? Pathologic 3 demo feedback form. We switched accounts to Andy Norris. Oh, Lord. That can't be it. I wanted more. Continue? Yeah, boo. Stop. This feels like nothing. Oh my god, jail? Day 5, in which the Bachelor will grab the only remaining thread that may lead to Simon Kine. I wanted to at least play through the first day. Oh, I can look at this, I guess. I got the microscope. I'm ready. I've overcome the first hurdle in this town. If I keep up like this, my trip won't last long. Oh, and I don't get anything else to look at? What about my inventory? What do I have here? No. 2 districts. The entire demo was the station and the maw. And it was one very linear path, and it was some tutorial. I mean... Okay, we're on to day 5. Let me see these notes. The end of the beginning. I'm never leaving this place. They trapped me in the bloody town. Now I'm trapped in a jail cell. This is the second time I've ruminated on how humiliating it is. Prisons are bare and filthy because of poverty, not cruelty, is what I told myself the first time around. This is the second time I've slept in a jail cell. I don't intend to get old, I said. I've gotten old since that conversation. Who's going to bring you a glass of water when you're old, Chief? Seraphima laughed. Whoa, riddle me this. What place has an entrance but no exit? This ill-fated town. All your efforts were in vain. And you're lying on a jail cot. Do you deserve this? I'd say I've fallen ill, but unfortunately I'm a doctor. This wretched town drains your strength, drop by drop. Just fall into a deep sleep. Will it always be like this? But even apathy can be fought against. Splash your face with cold water. Better to wind yourself into mania than struggle on like this. We'll discuss the harmful side effects of stimulants on your health another day. Hey, you there. Let me out already. Mania and apathy. Apathy and indifference are constantly on the rise. Move faster. Combat apathy by increasing mania. Darkness. Shouldn't have wasted time dwelling on it. All is lost. I failed at everything I tried to do. Capella! Whoa, what the hell? Character model? Holy shit, what? Is this gonna happen every time I meet a bound? This is nice. Capella Victoria Olgumskaya, daughter of Fat Vlad Olgumsky. Local magnate and master of the town's industry. Blood of his blood. Local kids named her Capella for her ability to point out the celestial map in the night sky. I heard she holds some inexplicable power over the town, but I dismissed it. That was a mistake. Hello, Capella.
If only I could live a year longer. A whole, endless year.
Come out, living soul. I expected a different kind of jailer. Well, after you've kept me in this cage all night, I presume living soul is a polite way to call me an animal. Who are you? Did that dialogue choice increase my mania? I'm a mistress. Well, a future one. But I think you'll agree that the future and the past are relative concepts. So only on day 5 does Daniil meet Capella and learn about mistresses? Maria is a mistress. He should know about this. Mistress of what? Ceremonies, puppets, an ancient copper mine in the... Oh no, I think he does know. Aren't you a bit small to be a mistress of the whole town? How old are you? 14, 16? I said, future mistress. But my father can order 100 men to enter the Gorkin and drown. And they'll do it, because otherwise they will have nothing to eat. So people also listen to me. Ah, I see. And what caught the interest of the local princess? I want to help you. How are you feeling? Like someone who lost everything. And that choice increased my empathy. What, for example? I am a researcher of death. I was told that you had an immortal man among you, Simon Kine, but when I got here it turned out he had died. So what are you going to do now? I don't have a lot of options, do I? I'm going to look for his tracks. That's the priority. I suppose the phenomenon itself is gone, but there are still witnesses, and an explanation for his longevity. That's the important thing. What is affecting my mania and apathy? Like, how are my dialogue choices affecting it? Like, am I on the wrong track of dialogue? You know, Bachelor, my father envied Simon, and Maria Kina will always be my enemy, so there's no warmth between our families. And yet I must help you. I don't want to, I must. Otherwise the town will suffer. That's why I came here early and waited for 4 hours until you woke up. Why will it suffer? Because without Simon's thoughts, this town is just a plot of land with houses on it. It nearly became that after the deaths of Mother and the wild Nina. But even Simon's own family didn't fully understand him. An unexpectedly mature answer. Even Simon's opponents almost idolize him. What kind of person was he? I know where to find the person who saw Simon last. His name is Stock Rubin. I've heard about him. He's a colleague of mine. One of the few around here. You haven't just heard about him, you've worked with him. Or you will, I'm not sure. I'm not sure of anything anymore. He's a doctor. He has a hideout at the warehouses. Look for him there. So the official records state that I was here in prison when Capella let me out, and I went around doing shady shit with Ruben in reality. How do you know where his hideout is? The way you say it, it doesn't sound like much of a secret. I'm not just a mistress. I'm Vlad Ogimski's daughter. My father owns half of the houses and almost all of the people in this town, and the warehouses, and this prison's groundwork. Well, shall I go then? But you won't be able to go there right now. While I was waiting for you, something bad happened. Something bad? When you go up the steps, you'll see. My mother said that true mistresses stand out by their timing, and here I am, doing the right thing. But when it's already futile, maybe I never became a true mistress. What's up there anyway? Last thread. The Dr. Stanislav Rubin might know something about Simon Kine's life and death, if only I could reach him. Suspect or successor? The man who saw Simon Kine is hiding somewhere in the warehouses. Why is it leading me on like this? The game is going to end very shortly. The daughter of a local factory owner, she thinks she wields mystical powers and the authority that comes with them. Victoria Ogimskaya Jr. I want to see Ruben. Ruben, come home, Ruben. Oh my. We're fiending for Ruben. Okay, are you gonna let me out or not? Oh my god. Okay. Savarov trophy. I love the character trophies, actually. Is there not a debug screen? Tell me what buttons I'd have to press windshield. Oh, I'll test it out. I know tilde is for the commands, right? I honestly forget how to do any of that. What are the usual buttons I'd have to press, and I'll test it out, because I do want to look at some more things a little better. Power pose. Everyone is just going to be aura farming in their trophy. Alexander Savarov, governor of the town. The Savarovs are the load-bearing bones of this town. Hard, dry, and colorless compared to the other two ruling families. Order rested upon them. When I arrived, Governor Savarov pinned all his hopes on me and hated me for it. He thought the star from the capital would show the kind Danilgimskis how dangerous overreaching ambitions could be. Alas, the star proved to be another dreamer. Oh my god, just wait till we see her respects in Artemy. Quarantine control shift tilde.
With every breath, your soul drains slowly away. So just keep your mouth shut and don't let it slip out.
Dankovsky, before you ask, it was me who allowed the girl in. She is Olgimski's daughter, and she interceded for you. But even if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have kept you here. You threw me behind bars yesterday, and today you're already setting me free? What a petty tyrant you are. What were you detained for? I tried to leave town, but your trap worked just in time, and I wasn't let go. You committed the most heinous crime a doctor can commit. You attempted to abandon your patients, to flee the town, saving your sorry hide. Right as we speak, my real patient, the Thanatica, is being murdered in the capital. My whole life's work is being destroyed there. Yeah, don't do it in dialogue. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. The town is the work of my life, and it is dying because all the doctors betrayed it, turned out to be cowards and scoundrels. Yet, as Katerina would put it, the logic of inevitability is stronger. And the town has paid you back. Call it irony, if you like. What do you mean? Whatever happened yesterday is beyond reach. Today, the plague has reached the backbone. Behind the thin walls of the building we're in, death is raging. We've boarded up doors and windows, but the poisonous fog is seeping in. We have hours left, you and me both. The outbreak has reached the town hall? There have been cases where criminals survived the sacking of a besieged city and prisons. A prison is also a fortress, but our fortress lacks food and water, and outside they presume us dead. Know this, Dankovsky, I wanted to punish you for being a coward. That much is true, but I did not want you dead. I'm sorry. Lucky for me, I don't plan on dying. 2 days ago, a decree was issued declaring all people in infected districts to be presumed dead and not to be rescued, unless they call for help with signal bonfires. A folly. Without a protective suit, you can't venture into the plague mist, let alone light the fires. So officially, you and I are dead men. To help, we need to light the bonfires? A decree was issued, you say, by whoever wields that power, right? Tell it straight, you issued an inhumane decree, and never expected to be its victim. I didn't issue that decree, nor did you, though everyone pinned their hopes on you at first. You've no moral right to condemn the decisions on those who at least tried to act. Fine, I'll deal with this later. But for us to be let out, someone has to venture outside, right? I'm ready to volunteer. The miasmas have already seeped into the far room of the town hall, and you want me to open the main door? No. Our only chance is to barricade ourselves and pray for a miracle. I have a device, a prototype. It disperses miasmas with it. With it, I can get through the infected district. A device? Yes, the one you confiscated along with my belongings, including medicines, by the way. No, your gadgets from the capital are just as unreliable as you. I won't unlock the main entrance, risking letting poison into town hall, just because you have a novelty lighter. And what's your alternative proposal? We just bide our time and hope for the best. Katerina wouldn't be scared. A remarkable plan. Thanks, but no. I'd rather take action. You mentioned the plague has already seeped into town hall? Where? The far room. We've locked it already. Return the prototype to me. I'll scatter the contamination in the far room and prove to you that the device is reliable. Suppose that works. Your device should be in the main hall. Confiscated items are also there, inside the counter. No one has disturbed them. Take them. After that, they'll unlock the far room for you, but you'll fail to clear the mist there. You won't be let out. But if you fail to clear the mist there, you won't be let out. Glad you've listened to reason. Governor Saburov. He has the power, but not the will. Straight as an arrow. Oh my god, Town Hall. They've completely redone this. Is it this room? Can't go in there. Holy shit. It actually feels like an apocalypse. Like a plague. Hello. I'm begging you. Please tell me to open the doors. They've locked everything. We're trapped here. Are you completely out of your mind? Use your head. Do you really think they locked the doors just out of boredom? Have you seen what's going on out there? It's like Sodom. It's like Sodom and Mara Shebnak on her clay legs. My friend got stuck outside. We were together. I managed to slip in here, but... What kind of friend are you, leaving him out there like that? He's done for. Forget it. You don't have a friend anymore. And the district is doomed too. There's plague mist everywhere. No air to breathe. We're doomed as well. Plain and simple. Stop spreading the panic. Explain what's going on in an orderly fashion. Where have you been the last few days? Sleeping in your cave? The town is under quarantine, and quarantine dictates that infected districts need to be sealed off, and that's how we got here. Whoever came up with these measures is a real idiot. That was probably me. They've sealed themselves in the town hall with that decree. We're cut off from everything. All doors are closed. They've whaled us in and left us for dead. And who is this genius? Who is in charge of the quarantine? Someone is. Anybody at this point. Really. Cut the head off a chicken and it still would have done a better job handling this. It seemed Dankovsky Jr. was making the decisions at first. There was even a vaccine. Then some big bugs started issuing those ridiculous decrees. I wonder who could have possibly... who could have possibly been issuing decrees? Is there a doctor from the capital here? Isn't there a doctor from the capital here? Isn't he overseeing the emergency command? I heard that the doctor chickened out and tried to flee this town. I love that I can even talk about like I don't know what's going on. Disgraceful. How can a person look in the mirror after that? That's exactly what I'm saying. I feel sorry for him. On a human level, I really get it. I'd run too if I could, but it's too late now. My only regret? Who's going to water Miss Zoya now? Who's Miss Zoya? It's a poppy plant. My beauty. She recently bloomed. Bright red flowers, they're strikingly pretty. And now she'll wither, poor thing. The town's on the brink of extinction and you're worried about a potted plant? I feel sorry for everyone. So what? Is it Miss Zoya's fault? I should have watered her when I went outside today. If I don't make it out, promise me you'll water her for me, okay? She's watering every day, just a little. But it has to be done. I promise? Okay, the back room is where my shit is. Or maybe my shit is here? I do still have the pocket watch. Even though I was meant to trade that away. The minute hand is an arc. The hour hand is a semicircle? Or is this not a clock at all? The second hand is a gear. So which room is the plague and where is my... Oh, it's right here. Tuberculosis miasma extractor prototype. The doodad. It also helps against the sand pest. The longer the valve stays open, the stronger the effect. But it consumes only one of its fluid, regardless of how long it's charged. It needs to be topped up frequently. But I don't have any supplies from the capital on hand. I'll have to improvise. Maybe I can use local materials instead of the reagents I used in the capital. It's not worth using valuable medicine for this. I'll have to improvise. I need a stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. The rest I have in the still water. Stimulant. I need ox bile. In the town of Bulls, it shouldn't be hard to find a bottle of bile. Toxin. I'm not sure if belladonna grows in these parts, but boxes of blue pills made from the capital are surely available here. Anesthetic. Even in such a backwater place, I should at least find some Novocaine. I'll try to barter or steal a couple of vials. To prevent the prototype from becoming useless scrap, I'll need to keep a supply of oxbile, Novocaine, and belladonna. I've successfully drawn the ire of the powers that be. Surely I'll be able to handle the sand pest as well. 20. So I currently have 20 charges in this? False freedom. Prototype. Just have to clear the plague from this building. Who is that? Who are you? Vlad? Oh my god, are you guys ready for him for his aura farm? Vlad the Younger. Oh my god. The character models are so good. I love this shit. Vlad Ogimsky, son of Vladislav Ogimsky. Oh, I mean Vladislav Ogimsky, son of Vladislav Ogimsky. The factory owner, heir to one of the three ruling families. One can imagine the autonomy he enjoyed living under his father's shadow. He thought his father's power could be gently modernized through reform. He kept up with contemporary thinkers. He puts his faith in progress. And as his reward, the dirtiest of tasks fell to him.
I can't move. I'm bound by family ties.
What tools does a town have at its disposal when there's no vaccine or cure for the disease? When there's not even a hospital or doctors? Isolation and quarantine are the only ways to slow the spread of the plague. Wait a minute. Are you the one who issued the decree to not rescue people in the infected districts? Okay, so it was him. The measures I chose are not even the harshest. Everyone is saying that I just did the same as Isidore Baroff 5 years ago. Let them think so. But they remember it wrong. Isidore Baroff sealed off a plague district with no chance of appeal. I at least instructed the orderlies to keep an eye out for bonfires, to give a chance to those beyond the cordon. You're just the son of a factory owner. Who gave you the right to take such measures? You're forgetting yourself. No matter how dire our situation is, I won't tolerate this tone. It's you who have forgotten yourself when you issued those idiotic decrees. As did those who entrusted you with that power. You know, when you arrived, you made quite a different impression on everyone. I wouldn't think that on the verge of death, you'd be working yourself up into a ladder. You're acting petty, Dankovsky, and shameful. Get out. Oh. Chosen the wrong dialogue, it seems. Vlad the Younger, I let power slip into the hands of those unfit to wield it. The consequences are plain. Interesting. Wait a minute, are you the one who issued the decree? You're right, sometimes only the harshest measures can avoid a total catastrophe. Loot? So where's this room? What's this? Oh, the decrees. So, in this timeline, assuming this isn't like a canon event that happens all the time, I let, Vlad Jr. take care of the decrees instead of me? Foolish, short-sighted decrees. They led the town to its demise. That approach couldn't have saved anything. As though their issuer played for the plague. If I held the power in this town, I would have wielded it more wisely. Yeah. So whatever happened between now and day 5
Weird, but
led to
tolerable.
Vlad Jr. making all the decrees instead of me. Okay, well, where's this room? Is it this one? Oh, wow. 19. 18. Is this doing anything? It's so thick in here. 17. 16. Yeah, I did it. Chess? The fastest checkmate is in 3 moves. If I played the same way they run this town. Box? What's this one? Drugstore, medicine, and matches. The town. Oh my god, they even have a little polyhedron. They plan to develop on the other side of the river. It's just a tiny little town. That impossible tower is a dominant watermark. Their map looks different too. Yeah, it's more detailed than my map. It feels. I want to get a good look at that. I'll do that in a bit.
They say the first blow is half the battle.
I wonder if it still runs on egg. What is that smell? The smell of science. Your contraption works. Let's assume that. Is it enough to traverse the infected district? I hope so. Alright, let's assume that too. Okay, listen. You need to reach the southern exit of the district. It's guarded by the orderlies. The other exits are either sealed off or are guarded by vigilantes. Best avoid them. By vigilantes, you mean rugged men armed with wooden stakes driven to insanity by fear for their life? Got it. But before that, you need to light several bonfires. More than one, that's important. Guys, do we think I'm going to actually be able to go outside, or is it going to end? Again with the bonfires, I'll just tell the orderlies that there are living people trapped in the district. They'll have living proof right before their eyes. I've explained. It's been this way since 5 years prior. The first outbreak. If multiple fires are burning in an area, it means there are survivors, still able-bodied and probably healthy. Only they are worth saving. We were ordered not to bother with a handful of doomed people. But you're suggesting I light all of these bonfires myself to deceive your own system? The first outbreak ended in catastrophe. This approach is reckless. We've issued the decree in haste and panic. If I survive, I will overturn it. We'll see. In other words, you planned always to remain on the other side of your inhumane decree. Yeah, this is the end of the thought bubble. I feel that this is the end here. Fate in my hands. I have been permitted to go outside and risk my neck for the ungrateful. All the joys of true freedom. Well, yeah, Control-Shift-Tilde gives me this. That does indeed work. I don't want to mess around with anything just yet, though. We'll do a second playthrough. Is this it? The end is nigh? The end is not nigh? What the hell? Okay. What the fuck? We're still going? Yeah, if they're explaining it to you, there's probably more. Why leave a tutorial if it's gonna not be played right? Holy shit. Signal bonfires. The district is infected and sealed off. I can only leave if I light several bonfires. Oh no, it continued past this fancy gear looking thing. Trapped. When an infected district goes dark, it's considered beyond salvation. By Olgimski's decree, everyone inside is dead. Chicanery? 5 bonfires are what's needed to convince the orderlies to unlock the district. Not 3, not 4, 5. How do I throw a match? To light fires, you need matches on hand. I'd open inventory. 4 pockets. It's best to store the consumables here from each pocket. How do I use it, though? I don't understand. Oh, this is different than how that worked previously. 16. 16... Wait, 16... Oh, because I equipped the prototype again. It told me how many charges I had left. Let's deal with some apathy.
Think, damn it.
Oh, well, I guess just throw this over here would be the smart thing. Hello? Okay, we have a whole new district to explore, and the whole point of this is to explore. But I assume that once we finish with these... Can I just avoid that? I'd like to save my charges if I can. The whole point is just to find these bonfires, and then I assume that'll be it. Ooh, lootable? Yes. Novocaine. The new kind. Much less harmful than older painkillers. Belladonna. Oxbile. And this one? Is this new? Taurine. They did say the demo would go longer than an hour, so let's hope way more. Yeah. These were brought in today. The disease is working fast. Whoa, plague storm. Well. Oh, it's even telling me where to go, and I'm going the wrong way. What's with this? Why is this highlighted? Oh. The bull is a local cult. It resembles a bull's head. Madness. I never noticed that. What? It does resemble a bull's head. That's a horn. That's a horn. That's like the snout over there. This... It didn't look like this in Pathologic 2, did it? Oh, I need to light this one. Plague NATO, I like that. I can just kind of run around things if I'm smart. Save the charges. We've got more things down this way. What? Where am I? This is where the playground usually is. This is new. There's no getting past this one. 15. Oh, this is a mania inducer?
Can't think like that.
And it takes forever to reset. Actually, it's a one-time use. Interesting. So I think these the plague nados are replacing the stationary plague clouds we saw in quarantine. So we're sealed in, right? Yeah, the gate is closed. Can I light this? This doesn't feel like a bonfire. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back on the road. There's a staircase I could look at, if it's not blocked off. There's like red swirling around in there. 14.
It was quiet in Thanatica.
I suppose there's probably not much to see up here, considering the incredibly thick fog. This is new. Well, we didn't get to see this before, did we? Yeah, children's caches are reserved for the Haruspics, it seems. This feels like return here is another character, and then you can open that. Oh, I didn't check to see if there were thoughts. No. What is going on here? Hello. Who did your hair? Okay. $13. Do we think there'll be another box in the playthrough here? I mean, in the playground? For Artemy? That would have been back here. Over here. Nope. Oh, there's a shortcut here now. And that's not marked on the map. Again, the map is inaccurate. The morp is inaccurate. This feels so quiet. And you know why? There's no plague people walking around. There's no plague ghosts walking around. This is really simple. But it seems like this might be the first canon time Daniil was stuck in a plague district. So maybe it's pretty simple because of that. There's people. I have one more still. He's alive, lads. There's someone alive here. Barely alive. Let me out quickly. And who are you? The only qualified doctor in this unfortunate town. We're only doing our job, and the decree is simple. No fires, no entry. People can be saved only if the bonfires are lit in the district. If not, it means they're all dead. But I'm standing right in front of you, you thick-headed cretin. Who knows if it's really you standing there, or if the Shabnek learned to wear men's skin. Maybe she stuffed you with hay. I'm sure it sure is afraid of fire, but the bonfires are burning. Means there's no Shabnek, so you can go in. And without the fire, I really can't be sure if you're alive or dead there. Can I have some matches just in case? You love smoking so much, you'll even smoke when you're dead, huh? So I'll make a little house out of them for Jerboas.
As if things are animated.
Will it guide me to the last one? Oh, is that it? Did I miss that? I didn't even go down this road, actually. I just wasted a charge. Now they must let me out of this district. Shadows have fallen. Now that all threads to Simon have frayed, I must clod any chance I find. The local doctor? Simon's closest friend and ally was the local healer, Istor Barah. Perhaps he knows something of his fate. Dead end. Simon's trail had run cold. Perhaps his family knows more. Maybe his brother Georgi? Appeals in vain. The Kinds are a strange family. Perhaps Victor, the only reasonable member, would speak with me. Okay, it has to end here now, right? What if it's bugged and it's letting me play the full game? The local what? Coctor. Coctor, whatever the fuck that is. He's alive, lads. How much more surprises will there be at my miraculous appearance? Open your eyes. The fires are burning. What? Oh, really? Let me count again. 1 fire, 2 fires, 3, 5. Lads, there are living people in the backbone. Alright then. Clear the exit from the district. Escort the people from fire to fire. Do not deviate from the route. Finally, I hope those trapped in Town Hall were still holding on. So much time wasted running back and forth to the bonfires. It's mighty terrifying to go in there, but what can be done? The order is the order. And you, survivor, why are you just standing? Get out to the healthy district since you made it here on your own feet. And good luck to you in there. And tell Governor Saburov that I've won our bet. The people in Town Hall have a chance, which means the whole town does too. Period. The walls have fallen. My path through the horrors is clear to me. The people in Town Hall are saved, for today at least. Guys, it keeps going. What the fuck? It keeps going. Route planning. The town is merely a sequence of districts, and I am the one to choose that sequence. I can choose a route carefully, step by step, avoiding dangerous districts. By the way, how many gigabytes was it? 20s? Let me check, actually. Might have been 40 something. Let me click through this first. Or what button is that? Space? Walk directly to target? No need to rush. If I change my mind, I can always cancel my move or Z to reset. Go to the coctor? Oh, we love ourselves a coctor. How much was this? I think it was around 40 gigabytes, I'm not sure. How many? Wait, I don't know for sure, guys, and I don't really know where to go to check. It is the whole game? We love ourselves a cock. Oh, never mind. Unavailable in the demo. Okay, this is gonna end soon then. It's gonna let me go to one place and one place only. We can't go see, Simon. I can go to Isidore. We can't go to the Crucible. Isidore Barach, a colleague of mine, the best doctor in town, summoned me with a letter that promised something sensational. Oh, space. Start travel. Wait, how do I do this? Add, remove, add point. Add. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Left click to add or remove a point. Click. Start travel. I'm very confused. Oh, there we go. Oh, this seems to be it. This is a cutscene. The Shabnak. It's been forever. She's just watching, though. This doesn't feel very fluid, though, this animation. Clara! The thing from the steppe. The prototype can slow her down. Bonfires can slow her down. She cannot be stopped. Beware. Oh my god, Clara, I love you. Oh my god, the two of them are there. I love this. The changeling. Clara. A strange little ragamuffin with hypnotic eyes. A simpleton's claim she can heal with a laying on of hands. We also say she is Shabnak's sister and a harbinger of death. What is that word? The vicissitudes of fame? I saw Clara in remote places no one else could reach. And at times it was as if she were in two places at once. Some vast presence lurks in her shadow. Who is she? I love her. She's so cool. That is aura itself. Oh my god, just wait. We have to see the Haru specs then. The Haru specs and then it ends. Just wait till we get to Haru specs.
Will no one believe me? Will no one reach out to me?
Stop. Look in my eyes. Don't move. Don't even turn your head. She won't touch you as long as there's a thread between us. Who's she? Shabnak. You know, the bony monstrosity you don't believe in? The one that's making your hands shake right now? You see her too. Impossible. She's my own private hallucinations. My follies are very much... That's not true. But it's good that you think so. The less you believe in her, the harder it is for her to get her hooks in you. Laughing at her would be ideal, honestly. But you don't have the guts for that. You're way too serious. Too serious? Alright, here's a question then. What do you think I'm seeing? Shabnak is the plague's body. The earth spits her out every few years, so she might walk through the town and cleanse it of corruption, of wicked thoughts, of weak people. Everyone believes something different on that front. Why you, with your head of solid oak wood, can see her is a very interesting question. Most people like you are completely blind. What ripped that hole in you, I wonder? I don't remember. Now that's interesting. So there was something. A little pinprick from your past, a hangnail getting inflamed. Very interesting. I'd love to know more. Either way, whether you believe in her or not, she'll never stop following you. She likes you, I can tell from a mile away, but I'll teach you how to handle her. Take notes, scholar. I heed, O great and wise sage. Rule number 1. You're no adversary for her. Your little revolver won't shoot her. Your little knife won't stab her. You can't stab a fairy tale, can you? And why would you even have a knife anyway? So all you can do is run. And the prototype? What prototype? I have an experimental device prototype that's capable of dispersing plague miasma. Did you see his face for a second there? He was not loaded in correctly. Let's say this vision, let's say it manifests as some kind of especially dense cloud of sand pest. If I shoot at it, it'll dissipate, which means the prototype can kill the Shabnak. There's no way your little device can kill a Shabnak. Neither bone nor metal can strike her down. No, bone nor metal can strike her down. Everyone knows that. How about compressed air and atomized particles of bile and belladonna? Do your myths say anything about pneumatic weapons? Thought not. They say a sign from Bose Tarot could stop her for a short while. Well, he signs, she walks on tiptoes, careful not to wake him. If you exhale the right way, it will probably slow her down. So I can stop her with a shot from the prototype. Better than nothing. You believe that the inventions of your science can defeat the ancient truth of the steppe? Well then, scholar, give it a try. It'll be interesting to see. Now, here's rule 2. She both loves and hates fire. She can't pass a bonfire without wanting to love and destroy it. So light bonfires, they'll slow her down. Like a moth. Speaking of which, I've studied blood-sucking moths before. They didn't get very far. Rule 3. She's drawn to people who aren't hollow. You may be close-minded and spiteful, but she still senses something in you. There's something you carry inside yourself, some spark. In other words, there's no way she's going to forget about you. When she's close, she'll never stop chasing you, so there's no losing the Shabnak. Yes, I know, I'm irresistible. This one's so simple that I'm not even going to give it a number. If she catches you, she'll devour you. Oh, I would love to see what happens. I want to see that. You might find a way to wiggle out of her embrace the first time, but definitely not the second. No argument from me. Lingering beside the thick cloud of miasma must be deadly. And finally, you're probably not going to believe me. She eats away at most people's bodies, dries their skin, chews up their immune system. But you're not as easy to get to, like someone's watching you from above, protecting you. Maybe. I don't know. From above? You mean from heaven? I don't know. Well, yes, I do, but I don't understand. Feel free to disbelieve me, it doesn't matter. Just keep in mind that you won't get infected in a plague district like others do. Instead, you'll go insane, waste all your time, and then she'll eat you. That's how it will happen. You have a point. Just being in a plague district feels like having a maelstrom raging inside my head. She thinks she's my sister, and I think she's a monster made of bone. My hatred for her is stronger than all of yours combined. Be bold, Bachelor. There's no shame in running from her. Maybe you'll get something done after all in the end. You know, while I was looking into your eyes, the plague did seem to retreat. Was there even a girl? A terrific girl in a fishing net cape taught me how to deal with hallucinations. That doesn't make me feel better, honestly. She cometh. My poor mind is stretched to breaking. I look at the architecture in this district, and I see demons?
The snip of reason produces monsters.
That just sucked me in. What is that noise? Is that her? Where is she? What's going on? I should run. I should run. I should run. How about? I know the way to Isidore's. There's also plague ghosts. I think I hear her catching up. She's still coming? I want to see her again. Yeah, here she comes. Wait, the fire went out. You can't even see her. She leaves a trail instead. I should go.
No, really. I'm going insane.
I'm going insane. Whoa. Bye. Whoa, what the hell? A lot of people in here. Maria's in here. Deadly streets. The town is driving me insane. These already dangerous infected districts have declared war on me. Are you guys? I don't think you guys are ready for Eva's trophy. I mean, Maria's trophy. Peculiar signs. Maria Kaina, Simon's niece, brought her entourage to Isidore's house. They appear to be enacting some ancient ritual. Also, Isidore's house is different. The future atlases of the town's sky, the flowers of the town's youth. For now, ardent admirers of Maria Kaina's talent. This is us. This is you right here. This is you guys right here following Maria around on your knees, watching her do whatever the fuck she's doing. Yeah, new Isidore house layout. Maria, Simon's niece. The townspeople believe she has the gift of prophecy. What business does she have in this gloomy house? Okay, get it, Maria. Maria Kaina, daughter of Victor and Nina. Eldest daughter of the Kynes, Simon's niece. Her mother was a mistress, a woman said to wield mystical powers. Maria believed she was meant to walk the same path. She was followed everywhere by her signs, young people who claimed to have aligned their fates with the constellations and mastered destiny itself. Her every gesture burned with untamed fire. Is she copying her mother's pose? I think so. Just like her mother.
Who can tally the number of drops in the sea? Who can tally the number of tears in this grief?
I can't hear you. Speak my language. Don't pretend you don't know it. I haven't said anything yet. Who dares open his mouth while the mistress is working? Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine, at your service. And Daniil, no need to mock me. I haven't somehow forgotten you after 5 days. One does not forget the likes of you. I was just focused on the dialogue. The unexpectedness of your voice caught me off guard. That's all. And Daniil? It's an honorific, a sign of respect. Don't test my patience. Alright, I've interrupted you. You were in the middle of a conversation with whom? Oh, the house, of course. But the hindquarters were not built by us, the Kinds, and this house is one of the oldest ones out here. It doesn't understand me, or rather, it pretends it doesn't. I hate hypocrites. Was that a metaphor? They've explained it to you already, haven't they? We, the mistresses, can feel certain things in a way simpler folk cannot, and in a way simpler folk cannot. A trace of Uncle Simon's hands still linger in this house. It's here, very close, still warm. I can feel it. But the door's locked and broken, and the house will give me nothing freely. A trace of his hands? Do you mean fingerprints, or is this another metaphor? I don't know. Uncle was a very close friend of Isidore Barak, or a rival. True friendship is indistinguishable from rivalry, and I can feel his life still smoldering in this house, in some object or living memory. Perhaps he's even there himself. Simon's alive and hiding. No, I don't believe in this kind of luck. Although... Oh, never mind. It no longer matters anyway. What I'm doing is stupid, and what you're doing even more so. You're investigating in your own way. That isn't stupid. That's not my point, Daniil. There are traces of Uncle Simon in this house, in the whole town, in the polyhedron, in the people, even in the street layouts. Great people don't die. They just scatter into myriad reflections. But we, his poor descendants, won't ever be able to put them back, because tomorrow shall not come. The people locked in the town hall thought so too, but we've broken out. We'll be suffocated by walls of reeking bodies. Shabnak will devour our tomorrow. When you sleep tonight, the apnea demon will descend upon you, and you will lie there, frozen, staring at the ceiling, forever. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I had a dream. I've seen every calendar in town stop at number 5. Tomorrow shall not come. It shall not come. Telman, huh? The situation with the contagion is indeed critical. Perhaps you're right in your own way. Our dreams are not the same. I am a mistress. I can see the truth. Tomorrow shall not come. If only you'd acted differently. If you'd opened the hospital, taken charge of the emergency command, searched for answers, perhaps things would have been different. But you've missed your every chance, and so have I. So what do we do now? Go to the Stillwater. Say goodbye to Eva. Gaze up at the starry sky before you sleep. Write a letter. Get in touch with something you hold dear before the end. I hope to say goodbye to Uncle Simon. No, I will fight until the end. Although, you know, Daniil, this was in my dream, too. I stood in this house, right here. Uncle Simon breathed behind the closed door, and I told you that tomorrow would not come. It was important to tell you that for some reason. I can't shake the feeling that there's still some chance, some opportunity I overlooked. I must find it. This dude really is on his knees for Maria. Doomed gaze. Maria claims the town will perish tomorrow, and I think she's right. Too late. Isidore's house fell silent with its master's death. Studies on the second floor.
Atrium mortis.
Is that me? My apathy. Oh god. Go fast before I die from apathy. I can't open my inventory. Look around now. Sticky's here. Sticky, what are you doing here? The other doors. I'm gonna die. Sticky's here. This is important. He's picking the lock? Wait, I interacted with the door and it seems to have triggered something here. But also, I'm dying from apathy. Apathy has reached its peak and the will to live fades. The last hope is to hold on to a thought. My hand reaches... I tried to open my inventory, by the way. It didn't let me, so I don't have anything in there. My hand reaches for this last bullet. I must act before it's too late. Act how? Does this meter mean something? This is just regular death, right? Maybe I could open my inventory if it let me open my inventory, but it's not letting me. Whoa. Hello, handsome. The Justice is gonna love this. Should I smash everything? What troubles you, Signier? Your day is over. I just shocked myself. Why are we talking? You stand inside a mirror chamber. Look, one glass in which you shot yourself, more still in which your life goes on. This place allows a man to choose among the possibilities. I don't understand. You're free to pick the one in which you shot yourself and end your story there, or you can choose to defy death and give it one more try. Your business in the living world remains unfinished, no? I was looking for Simon, but I failed. There's not enough of me for this. Then let us say you did not shoot yourself. Too much left still to do, and not enough of you. Your goal will pull you back to life, a hook lodged in your chest. If you too soon depart, who would be there to bear this burden? Why are you hugging the clock? Why aren't you? If you look closely at the clock, you may return to a different day, and that is just what you might need. What do you mean return to a different day? Is this clock somehow special? Your clock is common as can be, but what you'll do with it is not. You must admit, your only hope of being saved is by transcending from this plane. But how does that work? It is as if I'm caught in the logic of a dream, but it all feels real. If it really is a dream, I'll be sorely disappointed. Does it matter? Yes, it does. I must understand the underlying mechanism. Am I in this town, or in a memory of it? It's like I'm everywhere at once, both standing here and giving a statement at the Capitol, acting and recounting my actions at the same time. And now it seems I can leap across days. What should I make of that? You'll come out of the shadows by degrees, Signier. Indeed, it is as if you are at once both here and there. But this thought of time as a mere line entraps your mind. In truth, you are as free as ever. At once you're here and in the capital. One foot on yesterday, another on tomorrow. So that's how it is. I ask for clarity and I get smoke and mirrors. No smoke, but many mirrors, sir. To free yourself, you'll have to break the glass. And then to see your options, you only need to watch the clock. Is there no way to avoid vandalism? Why smash mirrors? Because a mirror multiplies. They breed realities. Right now, you need to cull this herd. Reduce them all to one. The one in which you live, awestruck by a clock. Ad absurdum. Freaky tragedian, hugging the clock. Can I think? Any thoughts about this? So I smash all but one mirror. I wanted to see the sticky aura far impose for real.
Why so jittery?
Oh, it's
Dankovsky?
it's charging my amalgam. Also, these mirrors are like a weird 3D. This is the Crucible.
Once Dankovsky, now 1,000
This
fragments.
also looks
of
to be the
Dankovsky.
Crucible. It's all a Crucible? Yeah. Oh, this one's the Polyhedron. Yeah, so breaking mirrors charges my amalgam, and this is just a tutorial for that. This is like, yeah, also the Crucible, but from the... Are we looking down at the Crucible from the clock on the cathedral? That one's inside the still water. Polyhedron again. And still water again?
It's more honest now.
Is this a puzzle?
In
Do I need to
every
break the
shot,
right amount of them?
a new me.
I'm breaking everything.
Surely the amalgam can't pour like that.
Nah, this is just telling me that breaking mirrors increases my amalgam. This is how quarantine ended, by the way. Day 1, in which the calamity can still be prevented. Day 2, in which the Bachelor disturbs the Earth twice. Day 3, in which the bell tolls. Day 4, which ends abruptly at 3 p.m. Day 4, in which the Bachelor will grab the only remaining thread that may lead to Simon Kine. Let's try 2. I'm sure it's not gonna matter. This is the end, I feel it. This is exactly how quarantine ended. Day 2, in which the Bachelor disturbs the Earth twice. And then we get survey screen again. And here's the... Yeah, that was it. This was, wow. Everything seems so good, honestly. I'm glad it didn't end earlier when it said it would end. Guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna leave you guys with the credits. I'll be right back, guys, alright? Did I miss something? Was there a secret at the end of the credits, guys? Anyway, yeah. Wiring remix? Anyway, I can't believe that's it. It was so good, honestly. Crazy. So, what if I click continue? Where's this gonna put me? Here again? Okay, well, now we break the game. If I remember correctly, was it just camera fly? Oh, wait. Oh. This? Console. No? Capital C? No? Can I just change that from, where is it? This? Debugs? Sounds widgets? How do I do this? I don't remember. Debug log visible? UI hide? Camera fly. CAMERA. Capital FLY. Camera not found. They must have changed it? Commands? These are all the commands? Is that what this is saying? Turn debug visible on. This? That would require a reload then, wouldn't it? I mean, this is debug log visible. Is this different? Camera question mark? Command not found camera. I think they changed how this all works. Because I could have sworn that this entire menu last I looked at it in quarantine was way bigger. Debug log visible. Let's try quitting out. No new menu here. Yeah, they removed options. They learned from quarantine. Darn. Mirror room. Well, we're gonna run around. Oh my god, I forgot about the cutscene. This feels so weird. It feels almost like a paper cutout.
My research into the limits of human life has brought me renown. I've devoted all my energy.
Honestly, the cutscene does seem a little out of place at the beginning there. It feels just so odd.
The inevitability
I want more of the festival.
Seeking proof of my theories, I traveled to a small, steep town.
Steep town.
Phenomenal longevity. Simon Kane. But I walked into a trap. The moment I arrived there, an unknown disease struck the town. It devoured the town like a wildfire.
Yeah, it could just be lighting.
Its contagion and lethality surpassed anything humanity had ever faced.
Okay, I guess we saw the bulk of the festival. I didn't realize it, but they marched that bull to the mall, which is what we saw. Yeah, I don't think just typing in question mark did anything. Console, I mean, it gives us this. It says these are the commands here. GC collect history, throw null, unload unused assets. I mean, maybe there's a chance, Windshield, that things could be different come actual release, because this is like the beta tester version that I'm playing through. Anyways, you guys, I wish I could have looked, but I swear to God, that's Aglaya over there. You can't tell me that's not her. She arrived in the town and she's hiding. She's hiding like a rat somewhere. She came early. Anyway, it would have been really nice to see the Eva trophy at this point.
My heart is hammering. Can you hear it?
But she seems to be not real. Don't really care. Just want to get through this. Could I just run past everything straight to the kids with my shit? And what's with these guys? Can I jump? I don't think so. So where am I exactly? Murky's train car... Wait, this would be Murky's train car? Well, there's a whole train here. Did Murky get upgraded to a whole train? I guess we're just gonna run through everything one more time, take a look around, skip through most of the dialogue. Prep for the speed run. Like, do I have to talk to them at all? Could I literally just leave the district? Oh yeah, Aglaya and the revived girl. That is the same model. That gate's closed. Okay, so what if I just... Oh, I can't talk to you guys until I talk to you guys. So that means we have to do the Natica bit. Well, let's see what happens if I die. I didn't loot this one last time. I guess there's double. Is it possible to mess up then? Because... No, there's... What if I put two of the same? Doesn't work. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, but there's no running past these. It slows you down significantly. Oh, well there's running past some of them, if you're fast enough. Also a big risk of dying. But no Artemy though, did I miss him? You're telling me we got to see Changeling? All of these other characters we didn't get to see in quarantine, but no Artemy? We literally went to his house. Where is this? Oh, that was the capital. It was like a flashback scene. Sorry, I didn't play through it. Oh, I missed this last time. What's with the boots? What the hell? Boots? I didn't expect to find an ordinary girl behind this pile of coffins. I missed him? I missed Grief. You're telling me I missed Grief?
For what the devil can't do, send a woman.
He looks weird. I can't believe I missed Grief. He was behind the sticky door for sure. When you look at that, a customer. Keep walking, customer. This shop's appointment only, and I don't recall your name on the list. Can you add me then? Why add you when I could subtract? See those stiffs by the wagon? My friend, the Ripper, did that. Buzz up. He looks erased. He's mogging. You know what? I just realized we're also robbed of a Grief trophy. I need to see Grief's character model trophy. The onlooker said it was the Shabnak who murdered those people by the freight train. Is she another friend of yours? Spare me, eat the air. Drink the fire. Stay away from this old liar. My legs are my own, and my eyes are bright. The steppe golem can't reach me. What, you're scared all of a sudden? Quit trying to scare us. Fashionista! Better yet, have a look. We've got plenty of shops in town, but our warehouse keeper here can get it for you wholesale. Just look at these boots he snagged. Scarlet! They're pretty, aren't they? Are they from the capital? From a coffin. A coffin's the best when you need a chest. A checkpoint guard wouldn't dare open it up. Out of respect, it's inhumane. Meanwhile, it's overflowing with 100 pairs of scarlet Lefino leather boots, tax and duty-free. So you smuggle contraband in coffins? You a tax inspector? I can't imagine a duller job. Keep your nose out of other people's coffins, then. Once something goes in, who knows what happens? Maybe they never died. Maybe they never existed at all. Do what you want, but these boots are no Safino leather. What was that? Is there a grief thought? Okay, grief. I saw the pile of coffins the first time around, but I completely missed Grief and his stash of red boots. So what are the thoughts about him? I despise hustlers and courtroom vultures. One Grief. The Academy adores them. Oh, hustlers and courtroom vultures? And then this is the Maw. Okay, it just whipped my camera around to the trash can.
The town dribbles.
What are you doing? You're like ready for a fight. Oh, right, this. There was a teensy there. I wanted a better look at the kids up here because I was looking at the Big Dave. I didn't go this way. Oh, it didn't let me go this way. Yeah, they burn you. What if I go this way? See, I didn't go this way. Now, is this locked? It is. The treehouse isn't there. He literally looks like when I try to remember someone from memory. And I couldn't go... No, that's barricaded. Now, were there... Whoops. Oh, there are kids up there. Can I ignore you? Oh, I can. Okay, maybe these weren't the powers that be and they were just kids. There's a box down there. Honestly, I kind of thought there'd be no fall damage. Oh, and a mirror I missed.
Optics. Vision. Their answer is in mirrors.
Okay, then. I do want to get back to that scene again with Sticky. Because I feel like if I was fast enough, I could have done something with the door.
I'll follow you through hell, but
He survived that. He's strong. He's got strong legs. Blood test. Take sample. Examine sample. Where's this thing? Here it is. Looks pretty clear to me. Oh, is this the speed run? I just want to look around a bit more. And in order to do that, I have to get through this stuff. Are we done here?
Enough?
And then this is Dave. Big Dave. Big Dave is crazy. Also, he feels strange. Maybe it's just the angle, but he feels strangely large here too. Can't turn any more than this.
Who's the murderer? Why, you?
It's odd that they throw that in there when the game goes on for much longer. And this was depressed jail arc. Hello. Why'd they have to do this only starting here? I would have loved to see Grief and Eva.
Guests are always welcome here.
No, I can't stand it much longer.
They didn't let me go into this room ever. Let me try before I leave the building. Let's see, I need this. Wait, I just realized this is the word fruit ninja. This is the word fruit ninja. Word fruit ninja is real. I would have loved to get a better look at this map on the wall here, but I would have needed the camera for that. Can't believe they actually included word fruit ninja. It was not raining outside. I mean, I guess it could have cleared up. Because the map is certainly interesting. The lighting in here is fucked up.
They say.
Also, last time I spoke to Vlad, I chose some rude options with him, and then I feel like it's ended dialogue abruptly.
They claim it's healthy, but the taste is unbearable.
You're right, sometimes only the harshest measures can avoid a total catastrophe. I applaud your humaneness. Perhaps you earned yourself a bonus. Perhaps I did earn it. Not for coming up with wise decrees, but for having the courage to sign reckless ones when everyone else found the pen too heavy. I don't understand why you instructed the orderlies to look for the bonfires. Does that have to do with something one might say primeval? They say she can't tolerate fire. Either it's afraid of it, or on the contrary, is drawn to it like a moth. I found this symbolic. Please note that our orderlies are simple folks. They assume a convincing image to dare... They need a convincing image to dare venture into the plague fumes. An image convincing to them, not to you or me. It doesn't tolerate fire? You mean the plague? Don't be sarcastic. Even if I sometimes feel like it's alive, let alone the orderlies. If you had spent more time with us, you would understand. And I was just beginning to respect you. Be that as it may, by the third day we realized the scale of the catastrophe. The town needed saving, and I was ready to propose concrete measures. And here we are. And I will soon pay with my life for my actions. I don't want to hear that. We will get out. All of us will get out here. I already know. And I will soon pay with my life for my actions, and you for your inaction. I'm not proud, Dankovsky. 2 days ago, I was waiting for you at the Emergency Epidemic Committee meeting. I would not have stood in your way had you wished to take matters into your own hands, but you simply didn't show up. You're right, I have nothing to retort with. Oh, there's a box over here I missed. It's empty, though. So is that other room still locked? Because this would be the last time, yeah. New Town Hall is extremely different. Oh, do I have to speak with them first? Wait, what do you want me to do? Oh, yes, that was the thing. I forgot the matches. Wait, can I go back in? I need to loot stuff. Yeah, okay, good. Chad, is there anyone in existence whose favorite character is Vlad Jr.? Okay, I just want to get to the Shabnak part again. I want to die to her this time around. Wait, there's dialogue. I didn't see the dialogue on the walls before. 5 bonfires are what's needed to convince the orderlies to unlock the district. Okay, I thought I missed that one. Oh right, you can get some from the guards. I remember I got some the first time. Here's the girl with her pink hair. Daniil does not like ingesting coffee beans. This is a clothing supply box? Where's the other one? It's telling me to go that way, but I know there's one over here. Wish I could ingest some... Wow, okay. I sent my mania all the way up and then it just sent it back to very low. I'm gonna waste all my charges with this. Wait, is this a plague thing too? Oh, that straight up hurts you. It is a plague thing. We have plague wall traps. Also, it seems that there's more than 5 total bonfires in the Plague District. Okay, let me out. Could I go here? I could go here. I didn't think to try this last time. Hi! He's like, why the fuck did you come here? You're not supposed to come here. Seigneur! How odd to see you here. How grim. How so? Is it really a grim surprise? A woeful shame and awkward turn. You grace a stage we've yet to set. There's nothing here but I, a one-man show of Waiting for Daniil. A play, of course, in which Seigneur was never to appear. What, really? There's nothing in the whole district? The thing entire, Seigneur, is empty. They wait for you elsewhere, not here, alas. A trinket you may find among the trash, perhaps, but no more. Calm down, Jester. I know what it's like to rush to meet a deadline. Okay, we have a free empty district. I assume they won't let me go into places like this. Locked. I haven't been actively paying attention. How's the fast travel system? Pretty much the same. Do we get interrupted by dangerous districts again? Well, the only place we go to is in dangerous districts. So there's no dangerous districts in between any of the locations you visit. So I assume that you would still get interrupted by dangerous districts. But instead of simply just clicking on a point to fast travel to, you click on that point, then you have to press space. And you can actively, like, pinpoint... I assume you can actively...
Boiling, crackling, screeching.
Navigate the town on your own, like, pick out the trail you want to do. Instead of it being as strict as it was in quarantine. Let me show what I mean. Oh, maybe it'd be... Can I go back this way? Either way, you see on the bottom, you can add or remove a point. I think you can, like, add... Say I wanted to go here. I could, like, click on here to add a point, then to here to add a point, then to here to add a point. Theoretically, if it was unblocked, instead of how quarantine was just automatically selecting the entire path for you, you can make the path on your own. Did they finally add collision to Capella's front door? I didn't know it was collisionless. Also, High Mania doesn't do that screen effect anymore, and you don't go nearly as fast, it seems. Oh, I just picked up speed. Oh, there is loot here. I assume there's collision. Yeah. Anyway, I think we've seen all there is to see here, really. Time to go get destroyed by the Shabnak. Let me take a look in here. I really wish I could figure out the camera, but I'm not smart enough. I'll have to wait for someone else to figure it out. Anyway, so you click and then space. Well, on the district. And this cutscene is just so janky. It doesn't feel natural or fluid. What if I ignore you, huh? Oh, I died. No way to endure. I died, question mark? Whoa, saves. Whoa, this is very interesting. It's like a film reel. I haven't been looting enough. And also my mania is killing me.
More blunt, not so sharp. What's going on?
I want to look around. She'll find me and catch up eventually, I think. We should go see Anna's place. I did not think to check that. The ghosts are still here. No explanation on that. Can I avoid this? I'm gonna go this way. Can't leave her there. Clara too? Oh my god, the other Clara's here.
I won't touch you, so don't touch me.
Clara? Why am I looking into hell right now? Where are you? Also, this is the same dialogue the first Clara was gonna give me. Clara, and I'm the one who's going to save the town from the plague, because you don't have the first clue about it. Your head's a cardboard prison, but I still pity you. Such as you are. Here, let me help you. You'll save the town from a plague? With the laying of your hands, I hope, as pigs fly overhead? Yes, so you've heard about me. Thank God someone has. Look into my eyes. I'm going to help you. I have nothing to fear from her, and I'm going to teach you not to fear her either. Well, that just shows slightly different dialogue there. So if I speak to the other Clara at the beginning, is that going to be the other Clara then? Demon. I feel like I was supposed to talk to them in a certain order. So he's almost on me again. Love that trail. Let's see what happens. Holy shit! She's terrifying now. What the fuck? Creature straight from the nightmares. I ran into her. Oh, well, I stunned her with the thing. Now let's see what happens. Is she gonna kill me this time? Look, dude, that definitely bugged out. I didn't even take health damage. Here she is again. I think she needs to catch me on low health. Okay, now are you gonna kill me? She's a little buggy. And every time she catches me, my frames drop. Like this. Okay. So first time, she sets you to low health. Second time, if you're low health, she kills you. Okay, now what if I talk to this Clara and then go find the other Clara? Will she even be there?
Life blooms only while love breathes.
I need to deal with this again.
could use some quiet.
I'm gonna die if I don't do this. Keep going, keep going. I'm in a dead end. I don't know where I'm going. Wait, you're still here? That's not the guy with the gun from quarantine, is it? No, she's not here. So why did she spawn in 2 spots? That's weird. She just teleports wherever she wants. I'm so gonna die before I make it to Isidore's. I ran out of stuff. Is she the plague? She's the Shabnak. Pretty much the plague. What if I ignore you and go upstairs? Door doesn't even open. Okay, we'll have to be quick with this then.
Yes.
Breve mano.
No, I can't open it. What if I try to leave? Nope, apathy's still going up. So this is a game over pretty much. To force you into the next part. Oh, and I could have clicked on these. I didn't even realize that. Can I save myself if I click through enough dialogue? Don't do it, Daniil. Therefore, you have so much to live for. No, didn't happen. And that brings us back to the Freaky Tragedian. Okay, guys, I think that brings us to the end of today's stream. Pathologic 3, amazing. Thank you, Icepicklosh and Hype Train Digital for giving me early access. I think we're gonna wait until the full release comes out. We might do another playthrough, not entirely sure. If you missed any of the stream, I'd advise to starting over. Because I did do a pretty thorough playthrough, I feel, and this was just us going back and revisiting things we've missed. Anyway, yeah, that's it for today. I can't wait for Pathologic 3. This was great. Love it. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Will it come out 2025, you think? I think 2026, honestly. Anyway, thank you all for joining me here. I hope you all enjoyed this early look at Pathologic 3. And, yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you all for watching and hanging out. Goodbye.